You didn't know? Your ass better call somebody!
What's up, peeps? Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
I hate when you don't. When I say something and you don't respond, I'm like, "Are you there? Are you there?" I'm always scared now.
I'm moving. Look.
Exactly. Through the whole stream, you have to just keep doing this.
Just keep moving.
Just so we can make sure you're here. Oh man. What's up, guys? We're here. Pop Teet's here. Jkl Awesome is here. How you guys doing? Right now, it's a major heat wave going on in the U.S. 48 of the 50 states is going through a heat wave, including some parts of Canada. So it's hot.
Yeah. we know. What did Mama buy you? What Dada buy? She's struggling with heat that side as well.
Yeah. So if I start sweating through my shirt, then you know why. If you see sweat dripping down my, I mean, you can't really see it on camera, but I'm sweating. It's bad. It's bad. I got my fan like literally right here. I'm touching it right now. It's right in my face. It's hot.
So that means in a few weeks, maybe a week or two, we're gonna get the heat wave, I suppose.
Maybe.
Yeah, so you seem to like sharing your weather conditions.
Yeah, I always send it over to you like a week later. So yeah, be prepared. Oh, so what's going on, guys? We got a couple things to talk about. I mean, Funko didn't do much this week, so there's not much Funko stuff to talk about. A few things here or there.
Yeah, I think Funko's struggling to send out the con pops that people have ordered.
Yeah. And also, matter of fact, since we started, let's get into, well, no, let's hit up the chat first, then we'll get into it. Chase's Kingdom. Hails from the Kingdom. Chase was here earlier. He might pop in the stream. I mean, we'd love it if he did. Come through, Chase. Come through.
Come through.
Funko PDX, what's up, bro? I saw your species challenge. Nice pops.
Really cool pops. I watched a little bit before I started.
Yeah, Yesy Lou, what's going on, bro? Glad that you could come through, hang out with us. Kevin Shaw, your pop is in the mail. I didn't send you a confirmation. I sent it to Pop Heat, so hopefully.
I spoke to him. He knows what's going on.
Okay, hopefully it gets to you. We hope it gets to you. Let's see who else is there. Jkl Awesome, what's up? Miss you guys already. She's not here in her bedroom. She's home. Well, her other home. So the K is not here. So you're not gonna see me looking off camera at them walking by making noise.
This is like your default. Like you're like, what'd you say?
Yeah, I'd be like, what happened? What? Oh, I do one of these.
Yeah.
I gotta get up and deal with that.
I love it, man. I love it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. Funko Bros, what's up? Your package is in the mail. I sent you your confirmation. Actually, you checked it, yeah, so you know it's coming. Mr. Holly English, no intro.
No outro.
What's going on,
Holly,
bro?
Mr. Holly English, I think Chase was looking for you in the week.
Yeah, I hit him up already. Yeah,
you sorted
he
that
said,
out. Awesome.
Yeah, he said as soon as he gets himself situated, that he's gonna be on Instagram. So please hurry up, come to Instagram.
I think the day that happens, we can make it an event. To be honest, we've been waiting for it to
get on Instagram.
Oh, man.
But listen, I could understand the trepidation because it's like, ooh, trepidation. That's a good word.
Listen, I think like, can we save the class for later? Like, because I need to ask you what the whole trepidation means.
You know, with me, you know how sometimes it's so hard for me to come up with a word that I'm thinking because, like I always say, my brain goes faster than my mouth, and by the time I'm ready to say it, I already forgot what I wanted to say. So when I come up with a word like trepidation, I gotta pat myself. Yeah, yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
I think Chase said something there. Can I give you email? Chase, I sent it to you on Facebook. I don't know if you check your Facebook quickly. Messenger. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, Mr. Holly English. Hurry up and get on Instagram. I mean, I understand, like, you're probably not going to use it much, and that's fine. Like, you don't have to post stuff, but as far as for communication between other content creators, it's definitely better than
Well, you
anything.
don't use it if you don't use it for the media and that sort of thing. You can just use it to message us and get in touch
Yeah,
with us.
exactly. Just to be able to message people behind the scenes without texting or Facebook and all that stuff. It's so good. So
The
easy.
message. Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you, Funko Bros. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you. Rian, what's going on? Pop Heat video, enjoyed it. Well done on it. I was in the middle of watching it when
Thank you very
Pop
much.
Heat jumped on the stream behind the scenes for StreamYard, so I didn't
like-
finish it, but I'll
I
finish
was
it
like
later.
making the thumbnail, copying all the words in the description. Like it's like 5 minutes before I talk to Jkl. I was like, "Come on, phone, work faster."
But I did watch some of it. I'll finish watching it and comment later. But yes, if you haven't watched it, check out Pop Heat's Species Challenge video. He was challenged by me, of course. Kay challenged Chase's Kingdom off the top of her head. I didn't even let her know I was going to make her challenge somebody. I waited to the end of the video and I said, we're going to challenge 2 channels. And I was like, I'm going to take Pop Heat. And I looked at her and she was like, me? And I was like, yeah, who you want to challenge? She was like, Chase's Kingdom? Like, off the top of her head. I was like, there you go.
Oh,
So also check out Chase's Kingdom, his video. He did his. You guys did yours pretty fast. Because we just dropped that video, what, Monday? Sunday or Monday?
I think it was Sunday. Sunday, I think it was.
Yeah, you guys dropped your videos both. No, I think Chase did his yesterday. You did yours today. So I was like, damn, quick.
I was excited for it because when I saw, I watched New and Old's Species Challenge where they challenged you, and I was like, oh, I'm ready for this. Like, I didn't know you were going to challenge me at all. Obviously, I wasn't going to say that it's foregone knowledge or whatever you call it. But I was like, I can use that pop. I can use that pop. I can use that pop. So.
Yeah, when I first saw the challenge, I forgot whose video I saw first, but I saw it going around, and I was like, oh, when it gets to me, being freaking what do you call it? Gee, see what I'm saying with me and words?
you used up all your super words.
I know. I used my vocabulary for the day. Yeah.
Trepidatious.
So I'm done for the day. I can't come up with words. Arrogant. There's the word I was looking for. I was being all arrogant. Like, yeah, I know somebody's gonna challenge me, so I was ready. I got the kids ready. I was like, if we get challenged while you guys are here, pick out your pops. We going. And then a couple days later, New and Old sent me the link to their video. And I was like, yeah, I saw it. I'm ready for somebody to challenge me. And he was like, yeah, we challenged you. And I was like, oh, okay, there we go.
But like with this, I've only done 2 challenges, right? But like, I'm sure you realize too, there's like, I message everyone first. And I was like, okay, I'm going to challenge you.
Yeah.
Are you willing to do it? This is what the challenge is.
No.
Do you have the pops? I don't want to embarrass you indirectly. I'll ask. Like, I think I'm the most polite person to challenge you.
Yeah.
Sir, I duel you, but I'll give you 7 days to.
Yeah, I don't ask anybody. I just challenge, and if you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. Like, I mean, it's a challenge, and it's all for fun.
I kind of want everyone I challenge to do it, though. That's why someone challenge you. Okay.
You're like, can I challenge you? Is it okay?
And then I get frustrated when people don't answer their Instagram messages. Like, just let me know if you can do it.
Let me know. I wanna film. That's why I don't ask. I just challenge. And if you do it, great. If you don't, no worries. I don't care. It's just all for the fun of it. But I knew you had the pops to do this challenge, you know. So I'm like, all right,
More or
Pop T
less.
can do this. You said more or less. You did great. What's up, Nadia? Thank you for showing up. I got your box sitting over there. It's ready to be mailed, but it probably won't go out till next week. I'm sorry it's taking so long, but yeah, I definitely have your box. I have it ready to go. Somebody else's box is over there too. Who else? Oh, Mad Hatter Pops and Mike. Yeah, I got those two. Two of them got to go to Canada. Jeez.
Michael from Canada.
It is a good word. I know. Trepidatious. Let's see. What am I doing? I'm going through the chat. Everybody, did I shout everybody here? Jkl, Lord of the Strings, Lord of the Seven Strings. What's going on?
You did.
That's KNL. Thank you for showing up, bro.
Thanks, bro. I know he was living just a few moments
ago.
He's trying to get his watch up. His watch hours.
Watch hours. Yeah.
What language it must be?
Yeah. When the goblet comes out, you know the special juice is in it.
The special juice. the gumberry juice. It's gonna make you stumble everywhere.
I'll be all right. Nadia, I didn't see your challenge, but I'm gonna check it out after this or maybe tomorrow.
Hey, listen, speaking of challenge, what I reckon you can do a Star Wars species challenge.
I'm sure I could because they're all aliens, so that'd be easy.
You could.
I got robots. I got
humans in there.
I got monster / mythical creature. I can do it. I can do it right now. Y'all want to see a Star Wars species challenge right now? I can legit pull all the pops out right now. All right. I'm gonna do it real quick for you, just to show I can do it. Human, Jyn Erso, human, Star Wars species challenge, human, alien, the Mithril, alien. Got it. All right. Robot R2D2 sitting right here.
That's it.
Let me see. What's the other two?
Alien, you did.
I did alien. Human, robot. Oh, animal. Oh, shoot. I think I might be stuck on animal. Wait a minute. No. Hold on. Don't look at my butt. Actually, wait. Let me. I don't want you looking at my butt. Hold on.
You're conscious about your butt, bro. Oh no.
Okay.
All
right, sorry guys.
Yesterday he's got like 3 of them down already. Like yesterday he's like, aren't they all aliens and robots?
In a technical sense, because if they're not from Earth, they're technically aliens, right?
Aliens, yeah. So we'll say humanoid. Oh, yeah, there's
animal,
okay.
Tauntaun, okay. Animal, and monster, Wampa. Jeez, there you go.
Star Wars edition, guys.
Star Wars species challenge live. Bam!
If you got a lot of Star Wars things, you can do a Star Wars edition of the species.
You said Chewbacca is not an alien? What is he? An animal?
Yeah,
he's an alien. Technically an alien.
Nadia's getting upset. Don't say that about my Chewbacca.
Not my Chewie. Oh, all in good fun, guys. So there's my Star Wars species challenge. Now go watch my other. He said, and they're all mythical. Well, Jedi would be mythical.
Jedi will be mythical.
I wouldn't count Wookiees as animals because they have a higher intelligence. Like they're able to communicate and speak. Like, because in the movies you hear Chewbacca growling, but in the books, like the Wookiees can actually speak basic human. So it's been revealed that Chewbacca has a speech impediment. That's why he can't speak human, like English. Yeah. So I wouldn't count the Wookiees as animals. Like they can work on machines and fix ships and pilot and speak. So I would count them as alien. I would count the animals as, like the pets, the wampas, the vulpix, the little what they call them, masa dogs and things like that. It's from another planet. Luke is an alien. Yeah, technically everyone in Star Wars is alien to us, but as far as in the Star Wars universe, the humans are humans. So struggle with monster for a Star Wars channel. I didn't. I forgot I had the Wampa up there. I was like, damn, I'm not gonna have a monster. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, do your species challenge, and we'll check it out. Absolutely.
Definitely.
He said, okay. She said, okay, I'll give you that one. Yeah, I'm saying, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like, they're animals because, they are kind of like animals, but just like the Ewoks, I wouldn't count them as animals. I'd say they're alien because, yeah, they may be little furry bears, but, they kind of can communicate. They can work weapons and things like that. So, I'd say they're alien.
Listen, why haven't Ewoks been portrayed in any of the latest Star Wars things?
I don't know, but I would say that I was reading. Not it. Jar Jar is not an animal. He's an alien, but I get it. Because just like Jar Jar, the Ewoks weren't perceived greatly by the adult fans of Star Wars. Like kids loved them. I didn't have a problem with the Ewoks. I love the Ewoks, but
I thought they were awesome.
yeah, a lot of adults didn't like the Ewoks, but
why
they should.
That teddy bear in my show. I like Star Wars.
Yeah, right.
It's all real to me, guys.
Right. But I would love to see the Ewoks in one of the upcoming live action shows, like to show that they go to Endor, or have like somebody have an Ewok as a friend on a different planet, like they went to Endor and brought an Ewok back home or something. I don't know.
Can you imagine a Ewok character with a rocket from Marvel type of personality?
That would be kind of cool. Actually, there was talk about them doing a Star Wars Marvel crossover, kind of a what if style.
Oh yeah.
And I doubt they're gonna do it, but now that they have the what if show that came out today, guys. So if you haven't watched it, came out today. If you have watched it, no spoilers because I haven't watched it yet, and I'm sure Pop Heat hasn't watched it yet, and I don't think Vincent watched it either. So don't spoil it for us. But yeah, hopefully the Ewoks stop eating people. Exactly. Well, see, the thing with that, although nobody really talks about it, I mean, the Ewoks were about to eat them. They were gonna cook them and eat them. Like, so yeah, the Ewoks not great in terms of allies, but also Chewbacca, because the Solo movie, which I know a lot of people didn't like, but remember when Han Solo got thrown in the pit and first met Chewbacca, they literally were saying that, throw him in the pit and like how is he like he was gonna get killed, like Chewbacca was gonna kill Han Solo, and there were bones in the pit with him, so that means Chewbacca was freaking killing the humans that were being thrown down there and eating them. So it's like, what the what?
Things are looking good, bro.
Yeah, and a little off topic, but in a similar vein, in Thor Ragnarok, remember when Thor got sent to Sakaar and he first met Korg, and he was asking about who fought the champion, because at the time we didn't know the champion was the Hulk, and Korg was like, Doug, but Doug's dead, and they showed the guy laying there dead. So that means the Hulk was on Sakaar killing people in this tournament, in this Coliseum, as the champion. Nobody talks about that. I'm like, yo, he was straight up just murdering people in the Coliseum.
No chill.
And no, like, yeah, he killed Doug and who knows how many other people. Nobody talks about it. Like, yeah.
It's perfectly normal.
It's okay. They're on a different planet. They were aliens. And he's the Hulk. He's a good guy. So, we'll look past that. Blatant murder. Jason Savage little sucker.
They are savage.
He said, if Chewbacca doesn't live on Endor, you must have quit. Name the show. That is from that from South Park? I believe that was South Park, the Chewbacca defense story. And I don't even watch South Park like that, but I believe that's what that was from. Because there's an actual defense in law called the Chewbacca defense. I don't remember what it is, but I know I heard of it. Let me know if I'm right, Foxcrown. And thank you for showing up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Chewbacca defense. I figured, I got it. Typically, when it's Star Wars, even if it's a show I don't watch, if I see the meme or hear the meme, I look it up to find out what it is. I'm not sitting here saying I know every Star Wars meme and know all of it, but that one I knew because I heard of it. I was like, what the hell is the Chewbacca defense? But I don't remember what it is, but I know it's a thing. So anyway, what we were talking about, Funko. What were we talking about with Funko? Oh, the boxes.
They weren't doing anything, and they're taking forever to ship out all the SDCC or whatever the FunCon parcels are. I think it was New and Old saying that they received packages they ordered after the FunCon stuff and received it before the FunCon.
Yes, somebody did post that.
Which is really weird. Yeah, I think it's New and Old, but I find that strange. What are they struggling with? Surely, and this goes back to what I was saying last week or the week before. If you have an event, you kind of make sure that you're prepared for it, isn't it?
Right. And you would think that
they're shipping the things out, and you make sure you have all the pops. How many of those pops weren't ready and are sitting on pre-order at the moment? There's 4 pops that I can just think of off the top of my head that are sitting on pre-order on GameStop.
Right.
Outside. Right. Why is it on pre-order? It's a con. It should be there. Technically, but yeah,
right. The stores, a lot of the stores have the pops, and Funko, like the con exclusive, quote unquote, sticker pops, they don't have, which I don't understand. And like you were saying, you knew this was coming way ahead of time.
Yeah, it's kind of like your event, like you planned
right.
It, technically,
right. So how the hell you don't have the pops?
If we were running it for them, then sure, blame Vincent, right? But
yeah, right.
You know what I mean? But bro, it's not. I don't know.
And we've only had that issue once. I say we, as in you, where you had a pop that didn't come in that you were trying to give away, and it was but we know you're good for it, no big deal. But most times when people are doing giveaways, you don't give away stuff that you don't have. But in a giveaway, it's listen, I'm giving it to you for free. So even if I don't have it, I can replace it with something else. I'm still giving you something for free, whatever. As a business where we're paying customers, how in the heck, I was about to say the bad word, do you not have the product that you're selling to us? That just doesn't make sense to me. Hey, how we doing, friends? So it's
I don't know, and I've as I said last week or the week before, I'm doing my best, or did my best, not to throw the negative spin on it. I was being as positive as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm. No, you did great. You did great. You did great. Trust me, guys. When Vincent goes off, he goes off, but he usually goes off behind the scenes, and then we come on the stream very happy.
I remember this once. I'll tell you a quick story. I remember this one. This was around the time of the ECCC, and Rion and his wife Stephanie was staying with us at the time, and his wife Stephanie was upstairs and we were downstairs, and we were discussing the ECC and how upset I was, and you know how upset I was about that in general. And we weren't we were kind of agreeing we were having the same like argument. Like, you know, we were both saying this is shit and this is bullnut and everything. So Stephanie came downstairs because she thought we were fighting. And that's how heated it sounded like from a distance. She thought me and Rihanna were fighting.
She's like, "What's going on now?
What's going on? Did you get downstairs? What's going on?"
You're like, "We're just talking here.
We're just talking."
I can imagine, but for real, that's how some conversations go. Like especially when you're talking with something you collect, something you kind of love, and then the company that produces that thing is kind of screwing it up for you. It pisses you off because
it gets you angry. Like,
because
you try your best not to be angry, but like
right, because all in all, like I'm not gonna collect every Funko Pop there is. You know, it's hard enough to collect the ones I want. So you know, there's gonna be a crap load that I'm gonna miss out on. But the issue isn't missing out on them. It's because, you know, I've already made my peace. I'm not going to get into get every con pop. You know, certain special pops they made, like the Platinum Biggie that just went past. Like, I wasn't able to get one in the store. I doubt I'm paying secondary market for it. And you know I want that Biggie pop. But when you have a con where you don't have the product, that's more upsetting. It's like, okay, it's bad enough. Most of us aren't going to get it anyway, but the people who got in aren't going to get it. It's like, come on.
It's like, you know how happy I was to win the freaking lotto, bro.
Then get in.
I was so happy, bro. Like,
and then get in, and there's nothing you want.
When I get in there's no fat gum, there's no game order, and I'm like, you know what?
It's like, are you kidding me? Listen, I can tell you right now, like, I didn't put out my Box of Fun video yet. I did get into the Box of Fun for anybody who didn't know. I played it off like I didn't get in, but I did get in. I got the video. Hopefully it'll be edited and out by Friday. But could you imagine if I got in the Box of Fun and then didn't get a box? I didn't get into FunCon, which, okay, fine, but I got in the Box of Fun. I got a box, but it's hard enough just getting in the lottery as it is. So to get in and then don't get what you wanted, it's, come on. That's even more frustrating because you're so happy that you finally got in. And then, there's nothing in there I want. Like, seriously?
You see, this is how it went down, though. Check this. I actually missed my slot.
Uh-huh.
Right? Because we were in Dublin, and I forgot. We were busy pop hunting last week.
Uh-huh.
So then Kevin Shaw, his slot came up.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, oh, man. I said, just tell me fat comes on there, and then I'll just, we can sort it. And he goes in, and it's the worst possible selection of pops. And he said already, can you imagine if you saw this and it was your time slot, you would have lost your call?
Yeah.
So he already knew that if I had to get in on my slot anyway, and I saw that,
you've been pissed.
I'll be like throwing shit around in like Forbidden Planets in Dublin.
I'd have been so pissed. Oh my goodness. So I got my public order, but not my lotto or the Box of Freddy's. Yeah. Oh, it's the Box of Freddy's should be shipping out soon. I was trying to find it on Instagram while Pop Teeth was talking, but some people have gotten their order confirmation. Well, he's talking about the like people who got into the lottery for FunCon made their order, and then the next day it goes public, so anybody can order. Okay. So some people are getting the orders that they ordered during the public run, meaning the second day, but not getting what they ordered from the lottery.
Okay, but now what is the Box of Freddy's though?
When you ordered the Box of Fun, you get your Box of Fun, and you're supposed to be getting a second box with possibly a Funko Freddy, and it's all rumored. I don't know what exactly is going to be in it, but supposedly it's going to be a Freddy Funko and some other stuff.
Did they say that that's coming out though, but you just don't know what's in it?
Right.
Are you getting
it's supposed to be a Freddy. Yes, I should be getting a box. I haven't gotten a confirmation or anything yet. I'm actually going to check my email right now while we're waiting. But yeah, I haven't gotten a confirmation yet. But some people have gotten their confirmation that the second box for the box of fun has shipped. That's what I was just looking up while you were talking. I was trying to find the post that I saw because somebody on Instagram posted it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen it yet. So, oh well. But yeah, but some people are getting the orders that they ordered the day after. Cause like, yeah, I got my I didn't do videos on it, but I got my Imperial Trooper or Commando, sorry, and I got my Ray. They both came in yesterday. And I wasn't in the lottery. I wasn't in the Funko lottery. I got those the day after. I got in the day after. Actually, I got one from where did I order those from? I think one was Hot Topic and one was GameStop, or they both were GameStop. I don't even remember. Oh no, yeah, I think they were both GameStop.
You see, like what makes me a little bit bothered by it is, can you imagine you getting a McDonald's burger at KFC, but not at McDonald's?
Yeah.
No, honestly, because that's what happened here. They sent out a message that Squirtles, the Diamond Edition, won't be available for the FunCon.
Right.
Due to shipping problems.
Right.
Sure. 2 hours later, someone posts online, at your local GameStop.
Yeah, it's in there.
Diamond Edition.
Yeah. So
that's
at the shared edition.
If you think about it, that's exactly what it is. Like, getting a KFC burger at McDonald's, or the other way around.
Or the other way around, right? But it's ridiculous. It's like, come on, what's going on with that? Like, come on, Funko. You gotta get your act together when it comes to this stuff.
I don't know what's more frustrating, them not having pops or Vince McMahon firing every good superstar.
Let's talk about it.
Look, I'm getting knocked from every side.
They let go of Bray Wyatt. Oh, and listen, I don't even watch wrestling anymore, but I know
you know that's a knock.
That's crazy.
No,
from what I understand, he's one of the best things they got going right now.
Like one of he is the only monster, or was the only monster gimmick. Now, you try to what WWE's formula is you have a formula where you got a certain type of gimmick and a certain amount of them.
Right.
Right? Like you won't, for example, get 2 Randy Ortons.
Right.
Right? You won't even get something similar to Randy Orton's gimmick. Right?
Right.
But now with monster gimmicks, you'd have a few, because eventually down the line you're going to have monster versus monster.
Right.
Rule control.
Right. Who's the bigger, badass?
They don't even have one. So I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying, because it was kind of like with the Undertaker, like he was their monster for the longest time.
Yeah, and
so
then Kane came along and gave Undertaker something to do.
Right, because every time they put Undertaker against someone who was supposed to be the next big monster, it's like, yeah, they didn't go over well, and came Kane, and he was his longtime rival friend. It was just a good thing for them to have. And it's like, okay, from what I heard, you had Bray Wyatt, and I loved him when he was just a normal guy, just really
the Swamp
Cult thing. Yeah, I loved their entrance. I loved his character, and that's about the time I stopped watching. Then I found out that he became was the Freak. What was his name? The Fiend. There you go.
Yeah.
And then I watched some of the stuff.
I said to you, watch his entrance, and you're like, bro.
Yeah, so
why did I stop watching?
Yeah, I was like, yo, this dude is crazy. And the thing was, like, I had gone to a store and they had his title with the face on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked at it, I was like,
what the hell's going on?
I was like, what the hell is that? I said, I like it, but I have no idea what that's from. But it was with the other WWE stuff. So I'm like, all right,
you
it's gotta
a
be
championship.
WWE.
Sure, yeah.
But then when I saw the entrance and you started talking to me about it, I started looking more into him. I'm like, oh, and I saw his Funko Pop before too, but I never got it. I'm like, all right, well, I don't really know who he is. Now I'm mad I didn't get it. But I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, it's not going up. It actually went down $2 yesterday. I'm watching it. I'm waiting to see if it goes up.
Get to a price where you can afford it.
No, I got it. But I mean,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I
mean,
forgot
it's
you
the
could have
value,
it. Yeah.
Because you need to come
got
up
some
with no more
Dr.
Bray Wyatt. It's going to go.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
Yeah, so it's crazy, man. Like, I know he's a popular character, a popular wrestler. So for them to get rid of him, it's like, come on, are you kidding me? What's going on there?
but yeah.
So unless he asks to get released or something, I don't understand that. So
I suppose when it comes to November, when he's 30-day or whatever day it is, 3 months non-compete ends.
Yeah, they have those clauses. Yeah.
Yeah, when that ends, then we'll see if he winds up at AEW.
AEW. I know a lot of people are going over there. AEW. But we'll see. Yeah. My whole thing just froze. I was scrolling and everything froze, and I'm like, okay, I wonder if you can hear me. It's hot over here. Even my laptop's hot. My laptop's like, no, no.
But yeah, touching on that thing that he said, that Dr. Fate.
Yeah.
Which one is that again? Dr. Fate. Let me have a look before I say something I shouldn't be saying.
I'll show you the picture right now. I just scrolled past it a few clicks ago. Let's see. Where is it?
Is that the Suicide Squad guy?
No. Dr. Fate has on a helmet. Where is he? I literally just saw him.
He kind of looks like, that's the guy's name, Peacemaker.
Damn it, where'd Dr. Fate go? I literally just saw him in my Instagram feed. Now he's gone.
And I've seen him now. It's cool. So listen, anyway, he reminded me of the Peacemaker now when he said Dr. Fate, because so I get confused between the two characters. And I know that might be an insult to Dr. Fate, but that's okay. I'm sure
Peacemaker is the character John Cena is playing. Yeah.
Yes. Now, I thought that Pop was absolutely horrible. And it's funny, though, because I kind of like the Pop now because I know what the character's about from Suicide Squad.
Son of a bitch. Sorry. I got to turn off my, I forgot to turn off my, turn on my do not disturb on my phone. Do not disturb when I'm streaming. Yeah, but Suicide Squad, I haven't watched it yet. I plan on watching it eventually. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, did you? I sent you that me trying to get my friends to watch.
Yeah, once
900
plus. I'm like, yeah, it's exactly right because I watched the first episode and I'm interested. I'm like, it was good. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like I didn't like it. I loved it. I'm like, okay, but every day I'm like, okay. If I watch episode 2, then I got to go to 3, and it's like 700. Like,
I'm not ready for this.
I'm always thinking, I don't know if I'm ready for that type of commitment. But I'm absolutely going to jump back into it. I'm going to watch episode 1 again, and I'll probably just make it part of my morning routine. Because usually when I'm getting ready for work in the morning, I'll just put on whatever show. So as I'm getting ready, I can watch stuff, and that way I bang out most shows. And a half-hour show, I could watch like 2 episodes in the morning before I get to work. So I'm like, all right, we'll see. So I'm gonna start. I stay here. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Well, who's going where? He said WWE called him a bad seed. Really? I can't imagine. But then again, I haven't been paying much attention, so I don't know.
The thing is, this is what happened with Bray Wyatt, though. When Luke Harper passed away, Brody Lee, he changed to in AEW. He passed away, and that knocked Bray Wyatt big time.
Right.
So Bray Wyatt ended up taking time off because he needed his head needed a rest.
Right.
So he got that, and they understood and everything, and he was scheduled to come back in August. And literally a few days before he was meant to come on to Raw, he gets the message that he's not with the company anymore.
Wow.
So it's like, it's what? It's not like they didn't have a storyline for him. They're not paying a big salary out to someone that's doing nothing.
Right.
He was going to return.
Right. So at the time, it was kind of like a hiatus anyway. So it's not like he was in the middle of something and he just kind of bailed.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then you sent me the message and you're like, they released Bray Wyatt. I'm like,
yeah. Because as soon as I saw it, you were the first person I thought of. I was like, I wonder if Pop Heat knows this.
I'm like, what? Like, I know it's not the same similarity or anything, but I remember many years ago, my mother-in-law sent me a message. Did you see Eddie Guerrero passed away?
Right.
I paused. I stopped. I was at work. I went to the bar in the hotel. I said, give me the remote. I switched on the news. I saw the news was coming on. And at that time, they would put stuff like that on the news.
Right.
Right, or at least the news in South Africa days. I put on the news and I made it just in time for the sports section. They said, famous WWE or WWF superstar Eddie Guerrero found dead in a hotel room. I'm like,
right. You're like, come on. Yeah. Yeah. When I heard that news, I was like, come on. What? I couldn't believe it.
It was the same thing. It's like WWE released Bray Wyatt. Bro, you're talking shit, man.
You're like, what? Right? Like, get out of here.
I don't look at the dirt sheets for one morning and shit just goes crazy.
Yeah. Oh, new Leatherface is awesome. It's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, those Green Day pops, I want to get them, but I'm focusing more on stuff I really love versus stuff that I like. So, but I do want those Green Day pops. He said it's so hot he might leave when the ice cream truck gets in. You know what? It hasn't passed my house yet, so if you hear it, I might just run downstairs and grab it. Come back with some ice cream. Listen, I might. He said, "How dare you?" He said, "You watched it 7 times." You talk about the What If? Yeah, I'm gonna watch What If probably tomorrow morning while I'm getting ready for work.
I might watch it just off this because I watched the first 10 minutes. Seems good. Seems all right.
Yeah. Peacemaker, Harley Quinn, and Tesco. If you want to go pick one up, go get it. Go get it.
No.
I'm definitely gonna get the Harleys because
you see, there's a Harley T-shirt or something, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a T-shirt pop combo. It says 94 in Portland right now. They're saying it's going to get to 103 by 5. No, it's only 90 here. We're going to be at 94 tomorrow. Holy crap.
Do I have New York's weather on my phone still?
Woo!
New York,
stay cool.
32 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Fahrenheit, 90.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Suicide Squad yet either. Maybe tonight. I have HBO. Yeah, I canceled my HBO subscription because I hadn't used it in like 2 months. So I was like, why do I have it? Like it's just sitting and not getting used. So I canceled it because I've been watching Disney a lot because Bad Batch and Loki and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And now What If? So and I canceled my Netflix because I'm like I'm not watching that either. So why am I paying for it? But that's the great thing about monthly subscription. I could jump back on HBO, watch all the crap I haven't watched, and then cancel it again for the next month. So, no worries. And I think I have somebody who has HBO, so I might get their code, their password.
Did you know that Amazon Video or Amazon Original, The Tick?
Yes, I heard of it. I haven't watched it, but yes,
I watched a bit of the first one. I was shocked. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I have to watch it. I actually have a friend's Amazon, and I've been meaning to watch it. I actually just finished watching all the Mission Impossible movies because after the third one, I hadn't watched any of the others. So I just watched all the rest of them within the past couple days.
Guess what I've watched over the last week and a half? The Matrix movies.
You watched The Matrix? Tell me you
rewatched The Matrix.
Oh, okay. You rewatched. I was about to say, don't tell me you never saw it.
No, I rewatched it. And you know what I found out? I typed into Google. Mm-hmm. Matrix 4 is coming out this year.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you didn't know that? Yeah,
didn't
they
know this.
yeah,
And
they
I'm
were
like,
talking about it
what are
all
the
last year,
chances? I just watched Matrix. I'm gonna watch 4. I'm gonna be clued up on the story. I wanted
right?
to guess what's going on. And I'm like, yes. And they say Keanu Reeves and what's her name?
Yeah,
Moss.
Carrie Ann Moss.
Carrie Ann Moss
Yeah,
are
and
both gonna be
what's
in
his
it.
face are coming back.
And
They had
Morpheus.
they had first said that he wasn't going to be in it because it's
Morpheus.
supposed to be a young version of him, so they're casting a younger actor. But then they're saying that yeah, he is going to be in it. It was supposed to be a secret, but I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with it. I just want to see how they're going to
Oh,
continue the story. So,
yeah.
and I loved all the Matrix movies. I know a lot of people weren't too hot on the second one or the third one, but I thought the whole story
Listen,
altogether it was off. I mean, the first one's definitely the best one,
I
but
might
as a whole
say,
story, it was good to me. I loved it.
listen, if the snowflakes catch on to half the stuff that he said and done in that movie, they would say down with Matrix.
Yeah, right.
The first movie, that one
Yeah.
scene, this is a specific scene that I'm like, I don't know how this has flown under the radar, but that scene where Morpheus is caught by Agent Smith and he's being interrogated just before they rescue him.
Yeah.
That is like yeah, silver platter.
Yeah.
You're giving him.
It's such a good movie, man.
It's a good movie. Like I
And
love it.
one of the best things, well, maybe not one of the best things, but one of the things in the first one when Agent Smith was talking to Morpheus and he compared the human race to a disease, and I was like, he's not wrong. Like every other animal basically creates an equilibrium with their environment. They give to the environment, they take, they give, they take. Humans, we just take.
Yeah.
We don't give anything back to the environment. I was like, holy crap, he's not wrong. Humans are a disease to the planet. But I love those movies. Like, I love philosophical stuff like that. Movies that make you think and really question your reality. Like, what if we are living in a matrix? How would we know? And wouldn't it be the smart thing to make a movie about being in the matrix so everybody could go, of course it's not real, but it is real.
But listen, in regards to that though, if this was the Matrix, there are people on this planet that would have broken through like this and the Matrix shorts.
I remember those, the Animatrix. I actually have the DVD. Yeah.
Where you got that one guy that runs so fast he breaks the
Yes, I love that one. I love
one. That's my favorite one.
That's my favorite one too.
I want to look through. I want to look through it and watch the other ones again. But there's so many people that's beyond normal.
Yeah.
That they would actually break that limit.
Yeah.
So
they probably have. How would you know?
That's also true.
Just like when you talk about people who are crazy, who are seeing things or experiencing things on a different level, and we just look at them and go, "Oh, he's crazy." Like, what if he's seeing beyond the matrix? We don't know. Like, it's crazy.
You just got me on a thought there. Don't you ever feel you think back to like seeing something in one way, but you never saw it the way the other person saw it?
Right.
But then you grew a little bit older, a little bit maturer, a little bit more wiser. And then suddenly it clicked and you saw it the way they saw it and you think, no.
Right. And then people have this what they call the Mandela effect, where we all remember something a certain way, but for whatever reason it's different now. And we're like, nah, it wasn't like that when we was kids, was it? And everybody's like, no, it used to be different. But for whatever reason, history shows that no, it was the way it always has been, but we remember it different. It's like, no, they changed the matrix. Like, we remember it how we remember it. They changed it. Like, you wouldn't know. Like,
and now they're convincing everybody else otherwise.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, so I mean, whether you believe it or not, or what, all I'm saying is, I'm open enough to think, hey, anything's freaking possible. I don't know. None of us really know. So, yeah.
Hey,
But
listen.
Yesy Lou says he recycles, so he gives back.
Yeah, I'll give it back to you. Okay, you give it back.
Oh man, that's funny.
Excuse me. Hey, listen. I don't want to send us on a rant.
I
don't want to
But
send
you're
us down this thing, but I just have
but
to
you're
say
going to.
this.
But you're going to.
I feel this needs to be said. Have you seen the TikTok of that girl that is identifying? I can't remember the exact measurements, but she is 5'11", but she's identifying as 6'5".
I haven't seen that one, but okay.
If I see it, I'll send it to you. I'm like, no.
That's funny. My thing,
She
listen.
literally, with the most serious face, like I don't know if it's put on or what it is, but I can picture there's someone in this world.
Yeah. They're like, you're 5 foot. She's like, no, I'm 7'2". I identify as 7'2". Not to make fun of the LGBTQ
I'm
community.
not, no.
We're not
I'm
making
not.
fun of, because I actually have a story. I did this once. I went into a store. I bought some stuff. It came up to like 15 and change. I gave the lady a 5, and she was like, "This is a $5 bill." I said, "It identifies as a 20. Are you trying to assume the monetary value of my money?" And she died laughing. And it was just meant to be a joke, like I said, not making fun of the community or whatever. But I was like, "Yo, you gonna tell me what my money identifies as? My money, that 5 is actually a 20." Like, it was so funny.
Can you imagine when people start identifying themselves in other careers? Like, I identify myself as a police officer.
Yes, I identify as a doctor. I can help this person. Like,
Oh,
you know.
don't say it. Don't say it. People are going to catch on.
Oh man. Again, not making fun of or hating on the community. Identify. I'm open-minded. Identify as what you want. I have people in my family who do their
whatever
thing.
you want.
Love them all. I'm just saying, it's sometimes with the identified thing, some people take it just a bit too far. And that's all I'm saying.
Don't identify yourself as the person that's going to get a piggyback from me all day.
Yeah. No.
Stop. Anyway. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, good idea.
So, what else is going on in Funko news? Not much. Let's go through some tweets.
Funko has been dead, bro.
Yeah. They had their event, so they're kind of quiet.
I think the biggest thing is that Turbo Man thing that's came out. What's that?
The who? What?
Turbo Man.
The Turbo Man stuff. Yeah, we might get to that. I don't know if it's on here, but
I think that's the biggest thing that I can remember seeing.
Yeah. But we got the What If Pops. I know you guys have probably seen those.
Kevin Shaw says
Oscar De La Hoya.
Kevin Shaw says that What If Pop of Doctor Strange, or whatever he's called in the What If series, doesn't have a nice glow. He says it's actually just at the end, not worth it to try and get the chase or whatever it is.
Really?
Yeah, he says the glow is horrible. He says it's literally on the outline of his cloak. And in a few other small spots, and that's it. So
Doesn't surprise me.
It's not even worth getting the chase.
Pixar came out with their shorts minis. So a lot of the Pixar short movies that they usually do before their movies.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
They got the minis, so that's pretty cool for those who like them.
I would love a Funko Pop of that lamp from Pixar.
Yes,
that would be cool.
That would be cool.
And you know what? I'm gonna say it. I want it supersized. No.
Yeah, it should be jumbo size.
Jumbo size.
Yeah, it should be. Oscar De La Hoya. Jesus Christ, his pop came out.
Listen.
For pre-order.
These boxing pops, their details is really cool.
Yes, they look really good.
They look really good.
I'm not interested in this one in particular, but I definitely want that Mike Tyson one.
Did you see the Rocky Balboa pops?
Yes, the new Rocky ones are coming.
Did you see?
I don't know if that's on here.
There's that one in the joggers, and he's got the chicken in his hand.
With the chicken, yes. I want that. I want that one. So here we got the Killmonger, a better look with Ultron's head in his hand, so
That's savage, bro.
you got to know that's going to be in the episode. Which, when he's in the box, you can't see Ultron's head, so you really don't know he's holding it. So when I saw that in a different picture, I was like, "Holy crap!" I posted it to my Instagram somewhere. Of course, T'Challa as Star-Lord. The new Spider-Man, the Japanese TV series Spider-Man, which was actually a knockoff Spider-Man, I believe. So
Yeah,
I don't know how
there
they
was a story
got the
about
rights
it.
to it.
I think that's why it was a knockoff. They couldn't do it, but they did something similar or something. I remember seeing some interview thing about it.
Yeah, because the Japanese series and the I know in Bollywood they usually do like superheroes and they don't get the rights to the superheroes, so you see like Superman and Spider-Man in the same movie and things like that.
Hey, listen, have you ever watched a Bollywood comedy before?
No, I've seen like clips from them, like on YouTube and stuff, but I've never watched a whole.
It's the best thing ever. I haven't watched one in years. I used to watch it every Sunday with my grandmother. The best ever. You'd like literally, you guaranteed a laugh within the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll watch one eventually. You know how I am when it comes to. I'll get to it.
Someday.
You said the Star Wars, whatever her name is, Chase. What Star Wars, whatever her name is, Chase? What GameStop Chase?
What is that? Is that the one with the helmet on and helmet off?
Bo-Katan. Is that
Yeah.
one? Yeah, I want that one too. I haven't gotten. I don't have a Bo-Katan yet, so I have to grab one.
What is Kevin saying? He's not even called Peter Parker.
He said the Ouija board pop is up. Not even called Peter Parker. Yeah, because
What is it on the boxes?
well, on the box it says Spider-Man and it says Japanese TV series. But
okay.
in the Japanese show, he's not called Peter Parker either, I believe.
Okay.
Because remember, they didn't have the rights, so. You see,
Yes,
Japan got rights to do Spider-Man back in the 70s. Had Spider-Man jump in a giant robot called Leopardon. Okay.
Leopardon.
Yesy Lou with the comic knowledge. See, I be
That's
thinking I have comic
it.
knowledge, but Yesy Lou be killing me. Thank you for that. So, okay, I guess this is based on that. Then maybe 80s. It was probably 70s because if it was 80s, I'm well. Let me not even say I'm sure I would have saw it, but I would have been more likely. Said from Battlefront 2. Bastila? Is that who you're talking about? I don't know.
I can't remember that. Only Star Wars Chase. I remember coming reasoning was that Bo-Katan helmet and no helmet.
Cheap Pops, thank you for showing up. Don't think I didn't see you. I saw you out there.
Cheap Pops.
From what I heard, the glow on this is only the bands, which it's like, okay, how do you do a glow in the dark chase and only this part glows? But when I saw the picture, it looks like the whole pop glows, but I don't know. I have to find it on my Instagram. Hold up, because I posted it. Go to my profile. Stop looking at my stuff. See right there? Like the whole pop looks kind of bright. Not really a glow.
It doesn't even look like the band glows.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Looks like the band is like dulled out.
Yeah, we'll have to see. From what I heard, only the band glows, but based on the picture, it looks like the whole thing glows. I don't know. We'll see when it comes out. I mean, I'm not really interested in it anyway. Whoever is. I know you like this one, bro.
Wait.
He said, wait. He said, wait. Don't go anywhere.
I got him.
Oh, there it is.
So badass, bro.
Nice.
I
do like the look of it, though.
When you get to the point of this storyline in 2040 in One Piece.
2040? You're going to be like, I told you, now the pop is worth $300.
Man, listen, this guy, he's sold out in almost every store. Like, I don't know why. His value hasn't gone up or anything, but like, he's just sold up everywhere.
It's not exclusive, right? It's a common.
No, it's a common, bro.
It's a Pringles. I think that's a mini.
Listen, I got way too excited then, bro.
Oh, get out of here with all that
My
noise.
blood sugar, bro.
You said your blood sugar?
Yeah, get me too excited, yeah.
It's the new Dungeons and Dragons pop. It's a GameStop exclusive. From what I've heard, all the Dungeons and Dragons people are saying this is really a really good looking pop to the character. Like I don't play it, so I don't know the
But
characters like
listen,
that.
are they gonna get
It
a
does look good
are
though.
they gonna get a die or a dice?
Yes,
With
yeah,
every
yes,
single one of those?
Well, I don't know if each pop
But the
for
other one,
Dungeons
the
and
one with
Dragons, but
the one with the head thing that with all the eyes, they've got a dice as well,
yeah,
isn't it?
that one got to die. This one did, but the gelatinous cube that came out last year, that one didn't have a die with it, and that's a Dungeons and Dragons pop. So you know, it's something new that they're doing, which is kind of cool. I mean, if you're into Dungeons and Dragons, and you know, that's a cool throw-in. I don't mind it.
I got
Yeah,
my custom die, bro.
yeah. The Shawarma Black Widow went on sale.
Listen,
I
they're
haven't
all
collected
sitting.
any of them.
They're all sitting in almost the same pose. Have you noticed?
Yeah, but if you go back and watch the scene, they're all kind of sitting like that anyway. So
Okay.
the main reason I didn't jump on it, number one, I wasn't trying to get sucked into another set where it's like, all right, I got to get them all. And number two is it's not really an exciting scene to me. It's like, okay, they were all sitting eating shawarma. I mean, it's a great scene for the movie, but as far as like jumping on to get the whole set for just to put them together, and I'm like, I don't care. Like the other one, the first one they did with the scene like with them in a circle, that's cool. That's an iconic scene where they all first came together and it's the spin around, and that's awesome. And all the pops are in their poses, battle ready. I like that. But the shawarma scene is like, oh, okay. It's
Listen,
just the shawarma scene. Okay.
You have that. You have that set though.
Yes, I do have it. He said, again, Night Brother. Okay, I'll check it out. He said I want all of those. Which ones? You talking about the jeez. the Star Wars ones or the D&D ones? I have the cube and the monster for FunCon. Dig that new D&D one as well. Yeah, they all look good. I know they all look good. I bought the gelatinous cube because me and Kay were at wherever they had it exclusive, GameStop, I think, or if it wasn't exclusive, wherever we saw it. And I was like, okay, I don't really care for Dungeons and Dragons like that, but it's such a cool looking pop, and the box is oversized. It's actually a little big, so I was like, okay, I'll get this.
I'll get that.
Oh, all right, I know who you're talking about. Okay, yeah, that is Iden Versio, I think her name is. Yeah, I got it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I can't click on it on my thing here, but let me jump on the YouTubes and see if I can bring up the link. Part of the problem is bringing up links through StreamYard. You can't. So yeah. But son of a B word. I can't bring it up on there either.
Why? You should be able to follow the link via Zach, bro. See if you can send it to Instagram or something. The link.
I got it. Don't you worry about it. Watch.
Don't you worry about a thing.
Watch how the pros do it.
Every little thing is gonna be alright.
Done. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding.
Did you just send it to me?
Yep. Only because I wanted the link in Instagram. So now I can bring it up. Come on, son. I know what I'm doing. This ain't my first rodeo.
Ain't my first rodeo.
Yes, I want all of these also. I don't know the character, like her character.
But that's the same story where the mask and mask off, isn't it?
Yeah. But the mask
I
on.
like that helmet though. That helmet is awesome. You know, if I had the money, dude, and the artistic ability, I would customize my own paint job of a stormtrooper helmet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would have bought a crap load of stormtroopers and just customized all of them. Drew all of them.
Honestly, no, but just you get those helmets that you can wear.
Yeah, yeah, I
Right.
did that too. Like if I could get another Darth Vader, I'd draw on the one I have. Heck yeah.
But
Kevin said just finished the Avengers Assemble. Yeah, they still have a lot of the Hawkeye, Black Widow, and I think Thor left. I think going to start replacing the figures on the board one day in the rate they're coming out. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm liking the look of these pop. Definitely the Night Brother, and this one in the middle.
Night Brother needs to have a flippant glow chase, bro.
Yeah, it sure should. Absolutely. And the Commando boss. Yeah.
See, the Commando boss has got the glow, isn't it?
Yeah, this one has a glow. Probably just the visor. A lot of times they'd be like, "Oh, glow in the dark." It's just a little piece.
Probably just his shoelaces.
I know. You're like, "Damn you, Funko! That's not glow in the dark."
Bring out a pop you've been waiting for like 30 years. Like, yes, it's here.
It's here. And it's like, yeah, it's just
like glow in the dark nail polish. The character doesn't even wear nail polish.
Right. Yeah, I don't doubt it. That's the type of crap they be doing. Fucking. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Frickin' Funko. Nobody heard that. Nobody heard that.
Oh no.
I'm actually about to check Chalice Collectibles because they always have.
Man, I wish Chalice Collectibles shipped to this side, man.
See if they have that set because they always have the sets. No, they don't. No, they don't. They had the Bo-Katan with the chase,
I'm excited
but out.
I'm excited for that Boba Fett and the Mandalorian without the helmet. Can't wait to get those two.
Yes. Yes.
I want the Mandalorian.
Bring it up so people can see what we're doing.
There we go. Next to on the right side there. Oh man. Rion actually suggested to me I wanted to collect, that bounty onto war.
Yeah.
With the 8 bounty. I want to collect that, but there's no chance of paying like €35 each pop. Like, it's just ridiculous. Yeah. So he said, why don't you collect the individual bounty hunter pops only of Star Wars?
Yeah, you could do that too.
That's a decent idea.
Gotta get this one.
That Stormtrooper next to that red Mando.
This one? Yeah, I have this one. The Shadow Stormtrooper. It's back there somewhere.
Is that a glow?
No, but
it should be.
If you shine some light on it, it looks like a really good glow.
It definitely should be.
It looks really good. So yeah, I'm gonna come hit up Chalice Collectibles and get a bunch of these pops because there's a bunch of them here I don't have. Bunch of them. Like I missed out on the Grievous when they stocked up on it. I'm upset.
Listen, I want that new Grievous that's coming up, bro.
Yeah, the 4-armed one. I want that one too. So yeah, I missed out on a lot of these pops, but I have Dooku, I have Sabine, I have this Ahsoka. I think I have that Ahsoka, but I'm missing this one.
Below the glow Ahsoka, what's that? Who's that?
That's Bastila. She came with Jedi Revan. This is the last the Star Wars box that GameStop had. These two came in that box. That's the box that GameStop I pre-ordered. They called me. They were like, "Yeah, we got your box. Come pick it up when you're ready." I went like 3 days later. They're like, "Oh, we only hold it for 24 hours." Son, you didn't say that on the phone. You just said, "Come pick it up when you're ready." So they sent my box out to somebody who ordered it online. So I didn't get my box.
Oh, bro, I would have been like raging. Like I would be like,
I was pissed.
You phoned me. I didn't phone you to see if it's there. You told me.
Right. But if you don't pay for it fully,
I didn't assume. You told me.
Yeah. So if you don't pay for it fully, then they just ship out the pre-order if you don't pick it up within 24 hours. But if you paid for it fully, then it stays.
You have that option to pay fully or pay a deposit.
Yes.
Okay. I think there's only one company this side that's doing that at the moment.
Goat census out for the F.
I don't think you got to that part of the video yet in the new video.
No, I actually heard it because it was playing, and I heard the sound effect, but I don't know what it was from. So yeah, when I get there, he said, "What is the Grogu one?" You're talking about this one? That's him eating the cookies when he was eating the little blue cookies when he threw up.
Oh, when he ate too much.
Yeah, you can actually get
It's like
the whole
a real-
setup.
He's like a real kid, though, isn't it? Like,
Yep.
you're gonna get a sore stomach if you carry on eating all those.
Yep, a real 50-year-old kid.
50-year-old kid.
Oh man, did I? Oh, I didn't even bring it up. Yeah, it's this one here with the blue cookies. And if you go to Chalice Collectibles, you get all this whole set of $46, 5 commons. So you know that's a good deal right there.
I wonder if Kevin Shaw is making it his mission to collect every Grogu.
Every Grogu.
Yeah.
Go for it. I mean, I have to get them now. It wasn't my mission, but I have to now.
We were in
Here
Dublin
comes the
last
pain. What's
week.
up?
Christine. We were in Dublin last week, and there was a Grogu that Rian or Kevin didn't have, and Rian had it in his hand, and Kevin like grabbed it out of his hand.
He's like, mine.
But there was like 6 other ones on the shelf.
Oh, so he just took the one out of his hand. Like, give me that.
Oh, bro, I was like, gee,
All right.
man, you guys are experienced.
So we got special guests backstage. So we're gonna bring them on in, and we're gonna talk about the rest of our Funko stuff. Please, everyone, a warm welcome and a howdy do to our friend Chase's Kingdom. What's up, bro?
Hails for the kingdom. What's going on, man?
How you doing, bro?
Can everybody hear me fine? Everybody good?
I can hear you.
You're good, bro.
Oh, you were talking about this pop right here, right?
Yeah.
You were like talking about the glow. So then I grabbed the flashlight. It blew my mind.
Yeah.
No,
You see, the thing is,
look, it turns. I don't know. It's hard to see, but
you can't really see it on camera. But
okay,
it's kind of like okay.
The pop turns blue.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah. It's not really a glow because I have it. It's hidden somewhere, but I pulled it out and I flashed the light on it just to see, and it does kind of change color, but it's not really a glow in the dark. It's kind of cool.
You see, this thing is like
it's like that.
It's like that black light series I started on, or UV light series I started on my channel. Let's actually do the next video. You got Bulbasaur.
Yeah, the Bulbasaur you showed. Yeah.
It looks like they use like blacklight paint on it, but you don't know. Like,
that's how I'm fixing to go through every pop and just start.
Listen,
yeah,
Chase, brother,
yeah.
Chase, brother. Listen, you know what I do when I get a new pop.
Right away.
You know what I do when I get a new pop in? I get a new pop. It's like a test. It's like everybody, the inbox collectors is testing, checking the box. There's no pieces already. I got my UV torch. Where is this?
Like the first thing you do is shine the light
torch, and I'm like, any problems on it? Like,
oh, I see a fingerprint.
Yeah.
Listen, these few pops behind me, the paint things. That's wrong,
Doctor. Oh, see, right away, I hit Dr. Fate. That yellow is ridiculous.
It pops, yeah.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
And even the sodas, I don't think you'll be able to see it.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you can't really tell on camera, but when you get them home,
because we're getting excited. Yeah.
So we're telling all you guys, we're telling you right now, take your pops, get your UV flashlight or your LED light, shine it on your pops. Trust me, a lot of them have a really cool color pop, or
they got
it's
a good story to tell.
Yes, or they have like a glow where it's not even a glow in the dark pop, but it still has that kind of glow. Like, yeah, they're nice. It's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's really cool to find too.
Speaking of, for the past 3 days, I have been on the hunt for that Black Panther blacklight. Guys, it's hitting stores.
Yeah,
it's hitting stores.
I'm not really looking for it, but if I go in the store and see it, I'm definitely gonna grab it.
I'm definitely what pop you talking about?
the Blacklight Black Panther
T-shirt combo. Of course, they got to hit us with another combo so they get that,
Get that
money's
extra.
worth. But
Yep.
I mean, heads up. Yeah, exactly. Nobody's talking about it. And I guess I'm plugged in, but yeah.
Apparently. I mean, Blacklight.
I mean, just the other day they announced that they were going to do the Thanos, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, blah blah blah, and now all of a sudden it's hit the store. What? Usually they announce that we don't get it for 6 months, a year later. Oh, not this time. Yeah. So first thing tomorrow, I'll be there 8:00.
It's supposed to be dropping tomorrow.
They don't know when. This is what I get. This is what I get. So every day I leave and I go straight to Target. First thing I do,
A black light, not a glow in the dark.
A black light.
No, black light.
Yeah, black light. I like the Thanos. They're hating on the Thanos. I like I dig the purple. It matches.
The thing
is, I like it too. I like it.
You got to look at them a little closer. You got to look at it a little bit.
It's a good pop. I was hoping they were going to do the Thanos. Give us some villains. Enough of the heroes. Give us some villains.
I'm not seeing a picture.
I mean, I don't mind either way, but yes,
right,
definitely give us villains also. Come on, we're adults, man. We like villains too.
I'm feeling disappointed because I can't see this picture now.
What's the black light?
I'm feeling upset here. I can't do this. I need to see this shit. I
want to see it.
I'm not going to buy it, but I feel like I'm missing out in a big way.
It's going to be just as bad as trying to hunt down that Eddie Brock. I tell you, it's.
Is that it? You can't see.
Let me see if I can find it. I gotta because I'm sure I posted about it. I'm going through my posts right now. I'm scrolling through. But while I'm scrolling, did you guys know that the Blacklight Galactus went back on sale on?
Yeah, you said.
I forgot what site it was. I sent it to you guys. I was like, "What?" I didn't get to order one, but I was like, "Oh, it's back up. Get one."
See, my downfall is I'm just going for the old school one order. Let's go.
Now, when you say order, do you mean pre-order it or get it?
Well,
no, I mean, that's I don't even know if it was a pre-order. It probably went up to order, but I know it was available though.
It's definitely a pre-order for sure. Yeah, it's not enough. Not an available. We'll send it to you as soon as you pay for it thing. No.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Listen, I see Pop in a Box has it, but I don't know if they're reliable your side.
Oh, well, I already have.
All right.
My comic shop that I go to, Hypnotronic.
That's where you got your other Galactus from.
Yeah, I already told her. I told her about it. I was like, listen, if you're gonna order like 3. And if you get a chase, hit me off. I'm gonna buy at least 2. I told her you get at least a sale of 2 because I'll buy a chase and a regular.
And it won't sit in that store. The last one won't sit in that store 24 hours before it's gone.
Yeah, it won't sit too long. So she said she ordered 3. So I'm like, all right, cool. So if you get the chase,
all right, man, you deserve it. That's the right way to do it, man. That's the right way.
Yeah, because I mean, listen, if she's gonna buy it for me, I told her you're guaranteed at least 1 sale because I'm gonna buy 1. But if you get the chase, I'm gonna buy 2 because I want the chase and the regular. So she's like, all right, well, if you buy at least 1 out of 3, that's cool. And if you buy 2 out of 3, that's better.
But surely that's a small store or something, isn't it? Now surely
it's a small store.
They're gonna order 3. Surely they'll send a 1 chase at least.
Hopefully,
absolutely,
because they broke it up to where you weren't guaranteed the bundle. Because usually you buy 6, you get at least 1 chase, you get 5 in a chase. But they broke it up, saying that they're not selling it as a bundle.
3s.
Oh, but can you imagine who's going to afford a case of freaking
bigger stores?
I
know quite a few.
No.
Trolley.
No, I mean,
Trolley will.
Trolley, yeah. No, but I'm talking about us collectors. Right? Can you imagine buying 6 Galactus?
$50 in this case, it's a PX exclusive, so only comic shops can order it.
Right.
But you know, I understand what you're saying. If it was just like open to the public, it's like, yeah, who the hell's gonna buy a six
of them to get a chase?
But some people will. You know, people will. You know, some people will.
But this is, you know, this
I
goes,
definitely
this goes to this goes to show that,
I definitely will. If they said, yeah, you can have 6.
But this goes to show though, like Funko can do something horribly wrong, but they can do something fantastically good. Like look out for the comic books with the exclusive, and no, they're not going to buy 6 at a time. They'll only buy 3.
Yeah,
you know, looking out for the smaller guy, I suppose.
Yeah,
well, you used to be able to all day. You could order 6, and everybody was doing roulette videos.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden,
I'm talking from the retailer's point of view, like getting the stock.
Yeah, because the smaller, what he's saying is like the smaller comic shops, like the one I go to, like, yeah, she's not going to be able to buy 6 10-inch pops every time just to get the chase so she could sell it. Like, it's not going to be economically, you know, good for her to always get a case of 6 pops being such a small store. So as far as a smaller store, it's like, all right, well, since you're not guaranteed the chase in 6, then she could order 3 and get 2 chases in 3 versus ordering 6 and guaranteed 1. Right. So, you know, it's almost like they're trying to be fair to the smaller stores. I mean, doubt she's going to get a chase, but, you know, I'm hoping for it.
I can't wait. No, you're going to get it. You're going to get it.
I can't wait to get the email.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, because you guys know when I get that, I'm coming home. I'm doing a video immediately. Immediately.
Everything else gets put on hold.
Exactly. And you guys know I'm good for holding videos forever anyway, so trust me. Immediately. I'm not even going to edit it. It's going to come out just plain.
Well, yeah. Well, thank you, by the way.
Oh, you got it. Awesome.
Yep, sit right here by the entertainment console of.
There you go.
Kingdom
Heart. Congrats.
Thank you. Hashtag not rigged.
Hashtag not rigged. We got a couple more Funko things here. The Artist Series Baloo. I actually like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was actually not bad.
Going back to what I just said. They can do things right.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
they can. It is a possibility. Now we need to keep them on this train of thought.
Yeah, but this one, the color looks good. The mold looks good. Like it's a cool looking pop. And if I saw it, I'd probably pick it up. You know, I mean, it's the Amazon exclusive, so I could order it, but I'm not gonna. But I mean, yeah, it's a good looking pop. So
I wonder what it looks like with the black light, though.
it'd be crazy.
I can't get out of my freaking head now.
It would be crazy if it glowed. That would be freaking awesome. And of course, the Tupac. What I click on? Nope, that's not what I meant to click on. There you go. The new Tupac that a lot of people are going crazy for. I like it. I definitely want it.
But listen, it is the album. Or is it the album? I'm confused.
Yeah. No, it's just the pop. Because let me see, where's the other one?
Above?
That
I was hoping it ain't the album.
Yeah,
too.
See, it's just a pop.
Yeah, and go to where you were now. Like, I'm sure it said something about album there now.
Well, it's saying it's honoring his album "Loyal to the Game."
Oh,
that was the cover.
They're just mentioning that it's the okay. So
yeah, but it's not an album though. Yeah. Because I was like, album? Because I didn't see it with the album. I just kept seeing the pop. So when you posted it, I'm like, no, it's just a pop.
This picture behind it, is that the album cover?
You know what? To be honest, I don't know. I don't think that's the album cover.
They could sneak that in easily, too, the way they do Funko. They could easily change their mind and be like, it's boom, now an album.
Now an album, yeah. I believe the album cover for this particular pop is white.
Yeah, but I was going to say, listen, if that is the album cover behind him in that picture, that is freaking sick, man. That would be sick as an album.
Let me see. Did I post the album cover for this one? No, I did not.
I don't think so.
Ah, phooey. I posted the regular one. Yeah, the album cover is white, I believe. So, yeah. But this is a good looking pop. I like this one. So, I'll be looking to pick it up. I like my biggies. I like my pocs. So, I'll try to get it.
Hot Topic exclusive, I would imagine.
What, this one? No, it's supposed to be common. from what I heard.
Just comics?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah. Definitely.
Usually it's anything rock related. A lot of times it's Hot Topic exclusive.
Did you guys see? I don't know if you guys watch TikTok a lot. I've been watching a lot lately. There's this guy walking around with a Tupac impersonator.
What?
Yeah, and this guy. If I find the TikTok again, I'll send it to you. Identical, man. I'm like, bro.
I mean, I've seen videos with like the Tupac, people who look like Tupac or look like other celebrities walk around, and people are like, "Oh my god!" and they pretend to be the person. But
no, but this guy is almost identical. Like I don't follow. Like it's not my type of music or anything, but like almost identical. I'm like, bro, what?
Wow. Also, this just in, guys. I just saw this. Some more Star Wars holograms coming. Well, Ghost Spirits, the new 3-pack of Anakin, Yoda, and Obi-Wan from the end of Return of the Jedi. I literally just scrolled. Which one? The one on the end. Anakin? Yeah.
I knew who the other two were, but like I didn't know. I wasn't sure on what
yeah, because in the movie, remember George Lucas changed it and put Hayden Christensen in instead of the older actor who played him, whose name I'm blanking on right now, and I feel such a bad Star Wars fan right now. I hate when I forget the names of stuff, especially when it's Star Wars, because it's like that's supposed to be my thing, and like I can't remember it.
Pop quiz.
Like, you're not a real Star Wars fan. I swear I know who he is. I swear I know. I just can't remember his name right now. Somebody will put it in the chat.
See, now that's
Lou.
That's a 3-pack. I can't take these common 4-packs. They're going to try to just dump down our throats. Now it's I can handle.
Who posted on the group the other day that Marvel 4-pack? I was like, the world's most random 4 Marvel.
Yeah, was it Infinity War 4-pack? I think. Yeah. They're just trying to get rid of stuff now. They're like 4-pack. Here you go.
What's the most we have of that line? They're just like, well, we got bins. Bins of them. Just,
let's do it.
I was like, I want to go back to look at the picture now quickly. Like, I'm like,
and immediately after they hit us with the Star Wars Artist series, the ones that they could not. Nobody wanted the C-3PO. Nobody wanted the R2.
Yeah,
everybody went for Vader.
Yeah, it's
now you're stuck with them.
Yeah, it's Iron Man, Captain America, Thanos, and Groot. I'm like,
what? I mean, if it was Thor instead of Groot, I'd have been like, okay, well, the three of them fought Thanos at the end. I got it. But Groot randomly,
bro.
It's like, okay, yeah, people love Groot, but he had nothing to do with the other three in the sense of interaction. Like,
he wasn't even in the same scene as any of them. Like,
it's so random. But hey, they're like, oh, 4-packs are selling great now.
Imagine this crazy scene where Groot walks up and they're busy getting ready to kill Thanos in the Garden of Eden, wherever the hell that was. And Groot walks in. Groot's
he just walks in. I'm Groot. What? Where the hell are? What are you doing here?
And Thanos, like, that's like a what if episode. Like,
so bad. Yeah, so bad.
What if Groot walked in at that time? Would Thanos still be there?
At least, I remember when they first started trying to do the 4-packs back, a year or so ago. But they did the Iron Maiden 4-pack after the commons came out. But they upped the ante by making them all glow.
Right.
Immediately sold out. Immediately made a bunch of money. So right there, they probably would just like put that in the file.
Yeah, they're like, okay,
for the future,
people like the 4-packs, okay.
But they didn't do anything with them. They didn't make them glow.
That's
exactly. Now you're going to just give us the 4 that I already have because
you're going to give us the creepiest,
help myself and I had to have all 4.
The creepiest Thanos with the weirdest smile.
I mean, it's good for people who missed out on them the first time, and like I don't know how much they're worth, so maybe they're
on
above
eBay.
your,
Yeah, probably cheaper than the actual 4-pack.
probably. But like I said, I don't know. So
but look here though, like that 4-pack, that specific Marvel one, that's good for outbox collectors. Can you imagine the OCD of an inbox collector, like panicking, like I can't display this because Groot wasn't even freaking there. Like, you know, like
I would
that's
be more
only good for.
I have to get a 4-pack protector now. Like, come on, a 4-pack protector. You guys are killing me. Oh man.
Enough.
But yeah, but the Blacklight 4-pack. I mean, while I know a lot of collectors are upset because it's like, oh, it's gonna kill the value of my Blacklights. It's good for people who missed out on them because, like, all right, they're coming back, and it's not really gonna mess with the value too much. Like, yeah, the value of the individual ones are gonna drop because these are coming out, but they're gonna go right back up because the Blacklights are still hot. And again, this is a 4-pack. It's not the same as having them individually. So
what is the size? What is the size of this? This 4-pack. It's obviously smaller than 4 pops next to each other.
But as far as the size of the box, yes, because you don't have the extra packaging of like each corner of the box. So yeah, it'd be a little bit smaller, probably about 58.
See, now that in regards to the black
versus 4 would probably be that big.
In regards to the black, in regards to the 4 Blacklight, that's a plus if you want to display them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because that is a set, regardless of who it is.
Yeah,
but already ready to display.
Fit.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like
and then you don't even have to take them out the box. You can leave them in the box because it's not as much packaging.
And the window is wider.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, you could be upset that they dropped them again, but Blacklights are hot. They're trying to make money, and people missed out on them. So you give them a chance to. Get the product.
Hell yeah. They ain't letting their foot off gas either.
Oh, hell no. Because you see these Blacklights coming. Blacklight Galactus, Thanos, Captain Marvel. They did Hulk, which I missed. More are coming. Like the Blacklights is the thing right now.
I'm just waiting for DC, man. I know Robin's next because I've seen a picture of it.
Yeah, Robin's coming. So,
listen,
it's like...
can you imagine a Riddler all just black, like green?
Yes.
Listen. Yes. You know what I'm hoping for? A Lobo, bro.
Don't even start with me with the Lobo, man. That is that
Lobo would be dope.
I love me some Lobo. I'm gonna have to dig through some stuff and show it on Morning Brew because I got some good Lobo stuff that I think you'd appreciate.
Yeah, Lobo would be dope. Here's another thing I wanted to point out. I was looking for it. The new Pokemon Pops. They're doing a Diamond Mewtwo, which might be an NYCC Diamond.
That'd be cool.
10-inch supersize Charizard, which is dope, and then a 10-inch supersize Mew.
That's almost money right there.
I want that Mewtwo, man.
Listen, that Mew 10-inch. I'm really interested how they're going to
10-inch Mew would be dope too.
They got to have it sitting down. I can't imagine they have it floating or flying.
Yeah, because the tail and all that. Yeah.
Down. But I mean, how are they going to balance a 10-inch?
I don't know. Probably use his tail as his stand because it's long enough. They could put it under him.
Maybe they're clever enough because that's not a bobblehead. It's solid, so it's going to be too heavy to put on something.
Yeah, possibly.
Two-faced Blacklight, yes.
Yeah. With half his face glowing. English said, "Don't sleep on Blacklight Aquaman." Listen, I like Aquaman as a character. I mean, I know he was like a joke.
Neon orange. That would be pimp, though.
Yeah, that would be dope.
And neon orange, and throw some blue in there. Oh man.
Yeah. Aquaman be dope. Hey Titus, what's up, bro? Thank you for showing up, Samurai.
Konnichiwa. Hail to the kingdom.
Grown men salivating on dolls.
Listen, I don't care.
I'm excited.
I don't care.
I'm excited.
I tell people all the time, listen, it's what I do.
Glow Scarecrow, man. I want that glow orange, bro. I'm so
you can do
excited.
Scarecrow. You can do
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy.
It's gonna be
Black.
so
I was
good.
about to say Black Cat.
She's got the red hair with the red and the green.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Catwoman, you know they're gonna do because it's blacklight. It's gonna have that black blue thing. And
What about purple?
And now tell me those artist series that are coming. Them Star Wars artist series. I think they're coming to Target. Almost look like blacklight pops. It's almost like. Are you testing us? Because that looks blacklight.
I think who was saying? I think Lou was saying to me. He was like, blacklight artists.
Yeah, but Target pissed me off because they canceled my order.
Yeah, they did.
And I'm so pissed because I put in the pre-order and they sent me the damn email saying they canceled. I'm like, first of all, I forgot I even ordered it. But now that you reminded me, what? What? Because I don't typically pre-order Star Wars pops, and I definitely pre-ordered those.
I've been right on the phone to Target corporate, been like, no, that ain't happening. This is not happening, lady.
I'm so pissed. But you know what? I'm not stressing it because I'm like, you know what?
You got friends like me, so I'll be trying to help you out.
Exactly. And I'm sure I'll see them in store. And if I don't, like you said, I got people in the community that will look out for me. So,
what's up, peeps?
Exactly.
As a matter of fact, don't forget to hit that like button. Get on that like button, people.
Hold up. I missed
there it is.
I missed my cue.
Push the button.
The button.
Push the button, baby. All right, what else we got here? We got the Funko stuff. Oh, also, I know we ain't talk about it, and I know not too many people probably care about it, but how many people saw the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie and liked it? I saw it. I liked it. It wasn't the best movie in the world, but it was enjoyable. And how many people are excited that Idris Elba is going to voice Knuckles in the next one?
I'm excited.
That's a busy man right there.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the Knuckles pop, bro.
Yes, Knuckles was my boy. When he came out in Sonic 3, I was all about Knuckles. What?
Yes.
That's my boy. And I still have all my Sonic games. My Sega Genesis is sitting right over there, and all the games are in a box right next to it.
Nice.
So I might go play some Sonic right after this.
No, you're going to watch the new Suicide Squad. That's what you're going to do.
No, I'm going to go to bed because I got to get up.
That's so well. Get in about 40 minutes of Suicide Squad. I don't know.
I'm going to bed because some of us got to get up in the morning. Oh so man, good. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh heck yeah, I'm all for this now. Let's go. Idris Elba.
You just made the list.
That was accident. Sorry.
I think that was the first time too, because that first pictures we saw of Sonic, everybody signed a petition to change him because he was too creepy and they freaked out. And that was like the first time where a movie franchise actually did what the fans wanted. Even though they spent all that money. Listen. So I was behind it after that. I was like, dude, they did what you wanted. Like, it's even a cramp on it now. Like, you can't cramp on it now.
I kind of guess what it was. Is it's like, you get those things that you can't unsee, like Goofy and his penis hats. Like, you can't unsee it. So I guess what the creators of the Sonic thought, they looked at it and they couldn't unsee it, and they obviously weren't happy about their product.
Yeah,
and they were like, "We got to change this shit. I just want to see it for the rest of my life."
Yeah, well, that was one of those things where they were trying to make him more realistic, but I'm like, yo, he's a freaking talking hedgehog from a different dimension. Just let him be.
It doesn't have to be right.
Like the character, right? It doesn't have to be a realistic looking hedgehog. Nobody's. Come on, man. Stop with that crap. Like, I understand when movies want to be more realistic. I get it. Like, you do an Avengers movie and you want to base it in reality so we can buy more into it. But, like, how you going to do realistic of what they're doing without it being somewhat ridiculous? Like, just think about when Iron Man came out. Like, Iron Man is such a realistic movie. You couldn't imagine Endgame at that point.
No.
Because Endgame, if you just watch Endgame, you'd be like, yo, this is ridiculous. You got a woman riding a Pegasus and a freaking big blue guy and Thor and a tree and Spider-Man swinging and a giant man. Like, what the? It's so much going on.
And
so it's like, exactly. I'm serious though.
Tree coming at
I guarantee you, anybody watch Endgame without any type of reference to the other Marvel movies, they're like, what the hell is this?
A raccoon with a big gun.
Right, a raccoon. Like, what's going on? So, like, you have to let go of some sort of realism. Like, we get it. You want to base everything and make everything as realistic as possible, but certain things you have to just let be ridiculous, because that's kind of the point of it. It's comic books, it's video games, it's just let it be ridiculous sometimes. So I'm glad, going back to Sonic, I'm glad they changed it. Even though the movie wasn't the best, regardless of anything, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go watch it because they actually listened to the fans and made him look like the game. So I'm like, you know what? They
Jim
at least
Carrey
prefer for me to watch it. And Jim Carrey was awesome.
I
was
just about to say, if it was anybody else besides Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Right. It might not have gone.
They brought in a heavy hitter. They brought in the heavy hitter. They're like, we need you, Jim.
And he didn't phone it in. He could have phoned it in, but he went for it. He really played that character, and he was so good. He was so good. I was like, I loved it.
And then the last scene where he's in Mushroom Land, wherever it is.
On the planet, yeah.
I was like, there you go. Now we get our video game.
Just
goggles. Just like the acting stuff was like, bro, look at that.
Yes, he's so good. And Ram said the Blacklight Sonic series could be nice and great colors. It would be, because a lot of the Sonic characters, they're primed for Blacklight. So yeah.
I think the only one of the characters would be worried is Tails, because Tails is like a brown.
Yeah, Tails, Blacklight, it wouldn't match. They'd probably just make him yellow.
Would be
like Super Tails. But yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
and of course, early I didn't say it, but Yessie Lou kind of got in there. Sebastian Shaw was the actor. I couldn't remember. I knew David Prowse because he played Darth Vader in the costume. He actually passed. And Sebastian Shaw was the guy who, when they took off his helmet, that's who we saw. So yeah, thank you, Yessie Lou. I knew you would come through. I didn't want to call on you, but I knew you would come through.
Do you want to hit up that comic book thing?
Which comic book thing?
That we're talking about just before we get live. Robin.
What am? Oh, okay. All right.
Before we do Bad Batch,
before we get, because I was just about to say let's get into Bad Batch, but for those of you who don't know or didn't hear, supposedly I haven't confirmed this. This is just going around.
I've got an article. I'll send you the article afterwards.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's confirmed. I don't know, but supposedly DC is going to have a storyline come out where Robin comes out as in the comics comes out as bisexual, and I'm assuming this is the Dick Grayson Robin. I didn't see, because there's been a lot of Robins. There's Dick Grayson. There's Tim Drake. There's Bruce Wayne's son. I forgot his name. And the second Robin who came back to life, I don't remember his name. And then there was like a female Robin. I don't know which Robin they're talking about. The picture I saw was original Dick Grayson Robin, so I'm assuming that's the Robin they're talking about. Now,
listen.
Now,
forgive my ignorance, and I'll say it with my own mouth.
Chase played the cricket. Jason Todd, thank you. I told you I'm getting old. I forget. Go ahead.
I'm not a comic book reader. I haven't read a comic since I was like 13.
Mm-hmm.
And that's shit long time ago.
Kevin say he thinks it's Damon.
I am hoping the bisexual character of Robin they're bringing out is going to be the woman Robin.
Well, I don't know if there's a woman Robin right now in the comics, but I know there was. But
it'll make more sense for me, but I don't know.
The current Robin is Damon Wayne, which is Bruce Wayne's son. That's the current Robin.
Okay.
They have Tim Drake, who goes by Drake now. He was Red Robin. Now he's Drake. Which I think is a stupid code name because your name is Tim Drake. It's too easy to put 2 and 2 together on that one. But I don't write comics, so whatever. Jason Todd, the second Robin, he goes by Red Hood. I know the Superman and glasses thing's stupid too, but
so now Drake, I'm not clued up. Now Drake, is he an actual superhero?
Yeah, that's Tim Drake. That was Tim Drake, and his superhero name was Drake. Yeah, he was the third Robin. So yeah, but Kevin Shaw said he thinks it's Damon, which is Bruce Wayne's son, Damon Wayne. Which, if that's the case, I'm okay with it because he's a fairly new character. His history hasn't really. I mean, we know his history as far as who he is. Because if you make it Tim Drake, not Tim Drake. Oh, even if it was Tim Drake, but if you make it Dick Grayson, I'm like, come on now. Dick Grayson has been around forever.
All of a sudden, really?
And he's never in the comic book history has shown to be anywhere near bisexual.
But that is what I was saying to you. Like, why ruin? And I said to you in the beginning, I don't read comics. Why ruin a character that's been around for so long?
I'll
Make
tell
your
you
own
why.
bloody
I'll
comic,
tell you
your own character, and then screw it up. But if it's this Damon guy, and if you say he's a new character in the story,
right?
I
mean, I think
was Batwoman
was
Batwoman bisexual? I don't remember her in the comics being bisexual.
I wasn't a huge Batwoman fan, so I can't really say.
But all I know is when the new series dropped, all of a sudden she's
right. So I'm not sure if she was in the comics. I'm sure Jesse Lewis knows.
You know, with the new, hey, I got family too, as well, and I have nothing against. I mean, be you. But I've always, be you.
Right.
You know, but to really like to change culture, it's such a turnoff that hey, you want your own character? Hey, we're all for it. Have somebody come in, but they're like, oh, well, this is a new character.
Right.
And this is how we're going to do. But you're really going to, you're missing the, I think they're going to miss the train on that. And they're really going
to. Apparently it's Tim Drake.
It's going to fail. It's going to fail.
All right. Well, see, I don't have a problem with that if it's Tim Drake. Although Tim Drake is more established than Damon Wayne, but I can be okay with that. Although, again, as far as his comic history, I don't think he's ever shown any inclination of being bisexual or whatever.
And I think, look, it wasn't for me, as you said, and I think you put it very well there, bro, is the fact that I don't have anything against it happening, but against all of a sudden a character that showed nothing of the sort, just all of a sudden, I'm a fish.
I can't.
Right.
I can't.
Right. And it's easier to do for a newer character because they have less history, so you can say, okay, they're a newer character. They just developed. But it's almost like saying, okay, Bruce Wayne is bi all of a sudden. Like, where the hell that come from? You know? Right. So that's my thing.
They're hitting up the real
right.
And you know, there are a lot of LGBTQ characters, and I don't have a problem with it. And when you come out with new characters, a lot of them are bi or curious or whatever, and fine, I don't have a problem with it. But just like when they take established characters like, say, Superman, and then all of a sudden want to make him black, like, I'm all for having a great black character, but come on, Superman's a white boy from Kansas. Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Have a new Superman. Make a new Superman. I love Miles Morales.
Superman. Right.
That's how you do it. You do it the right way. It's Miles Morales.
That's exactly how I did.
That's how you do it. You don't ruin the character.
How much more did I like the character Miles Morales in the way they did it?
Right. And the thing is, they brought out Miles Morales in the Ultimates universe, which was a separate universe from Marvel. They had their own Peter Parker. That version of Peter Parker died.
Right.
Miles Morales came along. People hated it at first. Hated it.
Then they realized
and then
slowly.
The way they wrote the character and made him is like, no, we're not replacing Peter Parker. he's his own Spider-Man, and the character's written so well that people loved him. They had to bring him into the main Marvel universe. People loved him so much. So it's like,
I'll be honest. I was one of the people when Miles Morales was first introduced. I didn't know much. I was like, Spider-Man, a black teenager. Where are they going with this?
Right.
What? I'm confused.
Right.
Then I read more into it, and then I saw the multi-universe thing, and I'm like, oh, that's smart.
And that's the way they do it.
More.
Because they do have a black Superman. He's part of Earth 31, I think, or something like that. Because, DC have their different Earths. And it's cool if you want to do different versions, but leave the main versions of the characters alone. Like, when Marvel, they just did this whole thing a couple of years ago where Tony Stark died. So you had Ironheart, who's the young black girl who became Iron Man. Thor couldn't lift the hammer, so Jane Foster became the new Thor. The Hulk went away. Bruce Banner, I think he died. So then you had the Asian version of the Hulk, totally awesome Hulk. And I'm like, stop taking established characters. And then Sam Wilson became Captain America, Black Captain America. It's like, stop taking established characters and trying to change and make them multicultural all of a sudden. Just create new characters that are multicultural, right? Like, I don't need you to change the established ones. Yeah, I'm mad that
we will love it. We will eat it up too.
Yeah,
because I'm literally eat it up.
I'm upset that there's a whole lot of white characters that are all up there, and there's barely any black characters. But I understand, like, that was the sign of the times. Okay, fine. But you don't have to change those characters. Just create new characters, right?
Create something from you. Listen, tell me, Lex Luthor. Is he black or is he white?
Well, traditionally he's white.
Or is it different?
But in the Superman animated series, he was low-key black. They didn't put it out there and say it, but he was black. And people didn't catch on to it because they didn't make him like dark-skinned black. He was still light enough to pass. And they never said it, but then after the show, like, it came out years later, they were like, yeah, we played him as a black man. And people were like, oh my God.
But I always thought that, to be honest, I thought the white Lex Luthor was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Forgetting that, he was
skinny
white in the
Kingpin.
Superman movies.
Yeah, right.
And then,
yes, because
obviously, I grew up watching the cartoon, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then he's white, and the next thing I'm like,
you're like, wait, Lex Luthor isn't white, he's black. And they're like, no, he's white. We just didn't have a show.
Why are you robbing me, man? And yes, the Chase is a skinny Kingpin.
Yeah,
skinny Kingpin. Yeah, you just stole the character, basically.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain characters you could gender switch or race switch, and it's not that big a deal. Like if it's a secondary character, or you can get away with it. But certain characters, like, just leave them alone, man. And I think that's where the issue comes in. Where
what was it? Ariel? Did you see that?
What?
Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah. I did a video about that on my other channel they announced that. People went crazy because they made her black. I'm like, why? What's the problem with that? And then you had people actually coming out and scientifically showing that if mermaids were real, they would be dark skinned. They wouldn't even be light skinned the way they're portrayed. It's like
they would need camouflage. Yeah, they would be darker. Yeah.
Why would you go? Yeah, they don't see sun. But like, why would you go into so much effort though?
Like, people are really going crazy. Like, well, with Nick Fury was the Ultimates version of Nick Fury was the Samuel L. Jackson version. And the people who drew the Ultimates comic actually asked Samuel Jackson if they could use his likeness for Nick Fury. And he was like, yeah, if you ever do a movie, though, I want to play Nick Fury.
But I got
all these years later,
yeah.
all these years later, it came true. And they were like, well, why don't we just use him as Nick Fury? Like, first of all, he's a background character. Yes, he's important in the Marvel universe, but as far as most people know, nobody knows who Nick Fury is unless you're a comic fan. It's like, okay, it's an easy switch. No problems there. So, yeah, Black Nick Fury, great. Just like character like Ghost in Ant-Man, originally a male character. They made her a female. Great. No worries there. Like you can do that. Nobody knows who Ghost is. Who cares?
Oh.
So certain switches like that, I don't mind. But when you just kind of gender swap or race swap a major character, like I understand they're trying to do the inclusion, and I appreciate it. But
when it changes the main story too dramatically,
yeah. It's like, come on. It's like changing someone's origin story. Like Peter Parker, bit by a radioactive spider. Good. Like you can't change that. You can't change that. Like Bruce Banner, like Gamma experiment. Got it. You can't change that. Tony Stark got blown up, had the heart thing, needed the damn, well, I can't remember the name of it. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Power source.
Yeah.
Arc reactor.
Arc reactor, thank you. I'm telling you, I'm getting old. Captain America, super soldier serum. Got it. Like, come on. Don't mess with certain things. So, anyway, that's my rant. I knew that's why you brought it up, because you wanted me to rant about it. But
I love it.
I just don't like stuff like that. Like, give us new original characters. Don't just take old characters and look. That's what you get for riling me up.
Loving he's falling down.
Just for riling me up. So remember the internet tried to make Donald Glover Spider-Man? Yeah. And then he ended up doing the voice for Spider-Man in something. Was it Into the Spider-Verse? He did the voice of him anyway. It's like, yeah. People went crazy over that.
All right, everybody, get ready. Get ready.
We're going in.
Time to talk about some Bad Batch.
Let's go.
Jason's like, he's aching.
Took over the show. Let's go. Bad Batch.
Aching for this Bad Batch.
All right, guys. So, as we usually do, anybody who hasn't watched the Bad Batch, doesn't want to spoil, leave now. We don't want you to go, but I understand. I hate being spoiled.
Listen, too. If you have to leave now and you don't want to listen to Bad Batch, go over to Chase's channel, go over to my channel, go over to Jkl's channel.
There you go.
And watch our species challenge videos.
Yeah.
Okay. Go watch all three of them.
That would be awesome. Yeah. That would be awesome.
And maybe when you're done finish watching all three of them, we might be finished the first part of our the first 5 minutes is good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do what I usually do and just ask, what'd you think of the episode, bro? Oh my god.
Oh, you asking me? You asking him? I mean,
either one of you, go.
I was freaking out, man. I was freaking out when he was like, I had that taken out years. Like,
hey, listen, don't get me started. Listen, don't get me started on that. I said to Jkl, listen, I said to you early on, and we can go watch it back because YouTube's got my back for the first time in a few years. Listen to me now. Check this out. When you said to me, yeah, it was okay. It was good. And you played it off like it's all right.
Yeah.
And I watched it and I was like, what's wrong with this bro? Like he's deciding to stop Star Wars, being a Star Wars fanboy. What's going on? Like this episode was like, Chase says it like
layers.
I took it long ago.
Because I watched it.
A kitchen counter watching it. I almost fell on the kitchen floor.
There was some part when Hunter.
I said to you, Jacob, I said, none of this. This is the real crosshair. I said that. I said this is a real crosshair, and he confirmed. He says, I took it out longer. I was like, I don't think I've ever wanted to be so right.
Well, I got some theories on that, but we'll get to it in a second. But yeah, when I watched it, I was like, yo, this is the best episode of the season for me.
By far.
And then
landslide.
After I watched it, I hit you up on Insta and I was like, did you watch it yet? You're like, no, you're going to watch it in like 5 hours, whatever you said. And I was like, you asked me how was it? Yeah, right? And you asked me how was it? And I forgot what I put. Look, Randy, keep calling. I forgot what I put. But I was like, yeah, it was all right. Or, it was a good episode. because I wanted to put, oh my god, it was so good, but I didn't want to like.
Yeah. You didn't want to play it off too much. I
wanted Pop Heat to go into it like, okay, it was a good episode, and just watch it and be blown away.
Soak it up.
If I told him it was an awesome episode, he would have went in like already for it. So I wanted it to hit him, and oh my god, this episode, dude!
How much of what Crosshair was saying did you guys feel bad?
Okay,
at that point where Crosshair was saying, he's like, you know,
Slapshot, what's up, bro?
All right, hails to the kingdom. Slapshot in the house. Oh man!
Every time Hunter brought up, you're a part of the team, or we don't leave it, and he's like, this was the worst part for me. I felt so bad. I felt like I did it.
Emotional. It was an emotional episode.
Hunter's like, we don't leave you, and Crosshair turns and says, "You left me behind." I'm like,
yeah.
I thought I was Hunter, and I did it.
And then when he said,
so bad.
He said, "Someone said Star Wars, I had to run over." Nice. And then when Hunter said, "Well, you were trying to kill us. We didn't have a choice," and he said, "Well, you think I did?" Because remember, the chip activated, so he didn't have a choice in his actions at that time. He was forced to do it.
But listen, he also said, if I wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
Right. You'd be dead. Exactly. So it's showing them that, like, listen.
And that goes to when he made that shot. When he was getting
remember when I was saying he kept missing?
He missed that shot. You said it. How does someone like Crosshair? You said it. How does someone like Crosshair miss? That's what you said.
I said that way back in whatever episode that was. Like, I hate when they take a character that's a sharpshooter and all of a sudden he can't hit nothing. So it's almost like they kind of realize, all right, he's a sharpshooter, he's missing, so we're gonna explain it later. So when Crosshair said, like, if I wanted you dead, you'd be dead, it's him confirming that, yes, I was missing on purpose. Like, I could have killed you guys so many times. I'm like,
but I want you with me. That was
right. It's like, you're my brothers.
So good.
Yeah, Slapshot says, I think Crosshair chip is still in, but it was neutralizing the blast. I think.
Yeah, he looked at his head too. You should bring Slapshots in.
If he wants to come in.
Come on, Slapshot. Come on, man.
If he wants to come in, let him come in.
I'll send him the link. Hold on.
Let us know.
So good. Yeah, because when he turned his head, he kind of looked, and then he had that concerned look on his face. And it was like that was a tell right there. Like,
yes, he did. I agree with you. But when he said it, he did say, "I had it taken out long ago."
He said, "I got it taken out a long time ago."
He was specific. He said, "I had it taken out long ago."
Right.
Now,
but
I was reading somewhere, it's like, but who is he? How is he going to get it taken out without anybody knowing?
Right.
But he was put in a high position by that other general guy. So he could very well go and nobody will say a thing.
Right. So he probably didn't even know. I think it got taken out around the time when he got hit with the ion blast, because that was the time when his head was messed up. And it would have been easy for them to operate and take it out.
That was the junk planet?
Yes, I think that's after that. I think he got. Then again,
at the same time,
no, I don't think it was taken out before Order 66, because during Order 66 he kept repeating the line, "Good soldiers follow orders," and that's what the clones did when they got activated. Listen, so he had to have it in by that time.
I'm going to bring in a little bit of a anime twist here, and the reason why I say that, and I don't want to do the anime damp on it, but anime characters usually have something called resolve. It's a big thing in the anime world. If you look at Crosshair, you could say his resolve is a soldier always follows orders. You know, you always got people that live by the thing, regardless if they right of mind, you just automatically live by that.
Yeah, you follow the orders.
But he was even telling him, we could have such a good thing. We could do such
like it was like his Vader speech to Luke. Yeah, it was like, I'm telling you guys, join me.
Join me.
But he could have it all.
Right. And I understand what you're saying with the resolve. Go ahead.
At the same time, Crosshair, I don't think knows that General guy said kill them all.
Right. Well, the thing
I
is,
don't
like,
think he knows that part.
Like, I think Crosshair had to chip in during Order 66 because they all had to chip in.
He had to have.
But because they were modified, it didn't affect them the same way. For whatever reason, Crosshair was affected more than the others. Being that they're modified, it's like, okay, well, he's just activated and he got activated fine.
I think that
but
played
I think
towards
his
his personality.
But since he was probably more of the we follow orders anyway type, like it just kicked in with him earlier. Because you saw with Wrecker, it took a long time, and when it finally kicked in, you see Wrecker he turned on him. He's like, yeah, he was trying to straight up kill Omega, like he was straight up trying to murder her.
And remember when, like I said to you, like on that time when that's the way Wrecker was.
Right.
That's what that's in his name. Remember I said to you.
Yeah, he's a Wrecker.
What if that's the same? What if that's the same as Crosshair? You know, I still said to you, man, back then. I said that's Crosshair's way.
Yeah, but also the fact that they left him, because just think about it like this: suppose the three of us go somewhere, we boys, we hang, we ride or die together. I get caught up in where I don't have a choice in my actions, and you guys leave me. Now, when I'm out of the position and I have the choice, I'm pissed because y'all left me. I didn't have a choice. So y'all left me anyway. Y'all ain't trying to save me. Y'all saved Omega. Y'all saved, what's his name? Gregor. Y'all went with Rex. Like, y'all did all this stuff and left me. So now that I have free will again, you know what? Screw you guys. I mean,
but the thing is,
I might not hate you enough to want to kill you, but yeah, I'm not leaving my position here in the Empire where I got it cushy. Screw that. So I get his point.
Where he says, that's the part where he says, like you're a risky already, and you left me behind.
Right, like I'm your brother.
Hunter says you didn't leave me any choice to do that.
Right.
And it's like you were trying to kill us, and then that's when he said,
"Yeah,
if I wanted you dead, you would be dead."
You'd be dead, right?
Yeah, right.
He's like, first he's like, I didn't have a choice, and second, he's like, if I wanted you dead, you'd be dead. Like,
if you know your comrades, you know that your comrade's not going to miss.
Right. So it's like, come on, man. Like, come on. Oh, I felt so bad. And then
I felt bad. Like, honestly, when he said, you left me, I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry.
The part that really, like, literally had me tear up was when the droids came up and then they were all fighting together again. Crosshair started fighting with them. I was like, oh, like, literally my eyes watered. And I'm like, fucking sorry. Freaking Star Wars. Like, there's so many times Star Wars has made me tear up and literally cry. I'm like, it's Star Wars, for God's sake.
I turned up just a little bit when that trip turns the corner and then she's watching it all, takes one out. That's where it hit me. I was like, oh my god, because you could just see them as a team. Like,
it
was the team.
It was good.
Even Omega was just
it's like
just taking me.
Oh my god. And it's like there's so many times in Star Wars where I teared up. It's like, in Rogue One when K2SO died, I'm crying over a robot. I'm crying over the droid. Why am I crying? Freaking Revenge of the Sith where Obi-Wan was like, you were my brother. He's like, please. I was like, oh my god. I melted. I was like, I ate my cereal with you. Like, it's Star Wars, but I get so emotional. Like, certain things, they know how to suck you into just.
Oh yeah, that's great writing right there.
This episode, and then another point that I didn't tear up for, but I felt really bad was when they were destroying Kamino. I was like, I mean, it wasn't the whole planet; it was just this city, and there's other cities on the planet. I don't know if they went around and destroyed all the cities, but this was the main cloning city. I forgot the name of the city, but
so they were all born.
Right. It was like listen, Attack of the Clones came out in 2002? So this is almost 20 years that this place has been a part of Star Wars, and it's like destroyed. And I was just like, Wow. And then the way they ended the episode, just
that too. I was like,
just fade to black. I was like,
oh, what?
I was sitting there going, that's not the end. That's not the end.
Like,
and then the credits came up.
I'm waiting. I was waiting for after the credits. I was like,
yeah, I waited for the whole thing.
I wanted to see some smoke clear or something. Nothing. All of a sudden, ding, you get hit with text.
yeah, I was like, oh my God. They are freaking. It was such a good episode, man.
That was definitely good.
Like towards the beginning when Omega was showing them like going through the tubes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was Echo asked if she was okay, and she was just kind of like really sad. Like you could see it was almost like she was home,
right?
But it wasn't the same. And she had good memories there, but also she knows the horrible things happened. Like I don't know if they meant it to play that way, but for me, it was like seeing so much emotion in this cartoon character. I don't like I said, I don't know if they meant for it to be that way, but that's what I read it as. And I was like, I've been there before. I've been in a situation where I went somewhere that was home, but it wasn't really home anymore, and it just felt weird. So I just kind of tapped into that. Like I don't know if that was their intention, but for me, that's where it hit, and I was just kind of like, man.
But listen,
oh man.
Listen, guys, like I don't know where it can go from here. Like, what is next week's?
Well,
next week, what is it? 20-minute episodes. How long is the episode now?
You know they get away.
Well, they're probably
nobody dies. No way anybody dies.
Yeah, they'll probably do an extra long episode because they did an extra long first episode. We know they're doing a season 2. They already announced season 2, so they're definitely
it already popped up on my app.
Yeah, so
first episode. So yeah, season 2's there.
So as far as deaths, I don't know if there's going to be any. I would imagine still Crosshair, mainly because
something
his redemption.
But the thing is, how he's been rescued.
Yeah, they took him. They took him with them. So I'm assuming that they might go back to that junk planet to get access to the medical machine to see if he really had his chip taken out. Because that's the only way they can really verify if it's really out or not. So,
and he did look at his head, like
right, and you can't really tell with the scarring from the burn that he got, so you don't really know if he got it taken out.
That's why he just knocked him out. It's like,
yeah, he stunned him. He's like, all right, grab him.
Something's up. Grab him. Let's go.
Yeah, because Crosshair could say he got his chip taken out, but how would he know if it was really taken out? Because if you got to be unconscious. They could say they took his chip out, and it could still be in there. Just like Omega says she doesn't have a chip. Did they scan her? Did they check her? We don't know if she has a chip or not. They never checked. So they could have told her she doesn't have a chip, and then she could have a chip. Like, we don't know. So I'm assuming.
Can you imagine Omega's got a chip? They activate the chip, and she kills off the Bad Batch.
Well, I don't think she's going to kill him, but she might turn on him.
No, but I'm saying they don't see it coming.
Right. Right, because they don't know she has a chip. I think she has a chip. I think she has a chip.
And they won't see it coming.
And something that was revealed in the episode, she said she was there when the Bad Batch were created.
Yes.
So you could take that one of two ways. One way you could take it as she was in the tubes with them, like she was there.
She was
being created, or
she
was already made and saw them be created.
She's acknowledging that she acknowledged them. She's saying yes. So whether it was at the other side of the glass tube or the fact that she's how old is the chick?
Right, because remember, most of the clones, the soldiers had accelerated aging. So they were aged up into soldiers. Because most of the clones in the first batch of the Clone Wars, they were like 5 years old. But they accelerated their aging to make them full-grown men.
Yep.
So they could have accelerated the Bad Batch, accelerated their aging so they're grown, and let her age normally. So she could be older than them in years wise. Like they're like 5 years old and she's like 15. I don't think she's 15. She's probably like around 13. But you know what I'm saying? She actually grew normally as opposed to being accelerated aging. Because remember, Boba Fett is a clone of Jango Fett. He just ages normally. He wasn't accelerated like the other clones. But he was created with the first set of clones. So he's as old as the first set of clones, time-wise, as far as years, but they were accelerated up body-wise as far as their physical structure. So yeah, she
turn
could
the
be
machine up.
Yeah, so she could be older than them age-wise, although they're aged past her physically. So that kind of shows why she's kind of got this maturity to her in certain situations. You're like,
Always
yeah, like she has a certain maturity to her, but she's childlike in a sense that she's never been off Kamino. So that's why she's so childlike. She doesn't know anything but
the thing
Kamino.
is, when she got back into the chamber, she definitely changed. She changed her vibe altogether. Like when she entered that room where they were all incubated. And shit.
Yeah,
like she switched. She changed. It's like almost like she grew up that second. She knew exactly. Yeah, I knew you guys were there. That's what you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Nala Se pretty much had her by her side the whole time. So, like, Omega knows a lot of the stuff that Nala Se knows as far as the facility. Like, she knew about the secret passageways. Obviously, Nala Se trusted her. So, yeah, she's definitely smarter than she seems. She's definitely older than you think. Like, I think she's gonna be key.
I see some stuff coming too. This next season, I definitely see Omega wanting to go save basically like her mother figure. Yeah, you know the robot's with them now.
That's exactly
yeah,
what
AZ. Yeah, AZ is there. So
yeah,
tell them that they took her.
I want that robot as a pop brick.
Because he was saying like,
oh, he's coming.
They pretty much took everybody. Then they tracked us all down, and anybody that didn't want to do what they were saying was.
Yep. So you have clones.
So
kill
he was hiding.
Clones. Yep. Another thing.
Might actually
in the Darth Vader comic book, came out a while ago, a couple years maybe. There's a certain comic where they had these Imperial troopers that were hunting down a Jedi, one of the Jedi that got away. They were like these special troopers, and he had deduced that they were clones. So yeah, he was right. They were actually clones, and some of the Inquisitors, who are former Jedi, helped hunt him down. So when he realized they were clones, he told them to execute Order 66, and they actually killed the Inquisitors because remember they're Jedi technically.
Right.
Order 66 is to kill all Jedi, which was a genius move. But in this episode, remember they took away not this episode, last episode, they took away the younger clones, and they didn't say where they went. Yeah, those young clones could become those troopers that helped the Inquisitors hunt down the Jedi. I was like, oh, that's a cool connection.
Oh, that I didn't know.
Like, what?
Nice.
I love how they make. I don't know if it's true, but
that's a damn good possibility, though.
Sense. I mean, I'm like, yo, that's so cool.
She even looked wicked concerned when they were going by. She was just like,
yeah, that was so cool. So that's another thing that I kind of caught. That was kind of cool. Let's see. One of the things that upset me, not really upset me, but I was kind of like, okay, it wasn't Hunter's fault. Because at the end, not at the end, but when they rescued Hunter, he told Omega, he was like, well, I'm sorry. I promise you never had to come back to Kamino. Right. Which we know once he made that promise, they were going back to Kamino.
Right. For sure.
But I was like,
that was happening.
Yeah, and I was like, well, Hunter, you don't really have anything to be upset about because you didn't bring her to Kamino. Like, you were captured. They brought her to Kamino.
They brought you.
Like,
you decided to follow.
But I mean, I get it. You know, he's apologizing. I get it. And, you know, that emotional moment. But when he said it, I was like, you know, my technical brain went, but you didn't bring her there. What are you sorry for?
I think that almost had something to tie in with when him and Hunter and Quick Shot or Dead Shot
Crosshair.
Crosshair. I don't know how to get that.
Quick shot, headshot.
Too many franchises. We talked about too many franchises. When they were, he was like, "You'll never be, what you think."
Right.
Like, you need to let her go. And it's like he wants to be a father figure. Like, he wants to that thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's what made him say, like, I know you didn't want to do that. And he's always been that guy where he kept reminding everybody she's a child. And
yeah.
When she went to give, I think it was Wrecker her food one time.
Yeah. And Wrecker was like, "I'll take it," and he's like, "Come on, you gonna take it from a kid?" You're like, "Come on,
do it." So he's taking on that father role, but
but and Hunter has always been like, they all have their personality quirks, but he's definitely the one who keeps them like on track, or like lets them know, okay, that's a good idea, but we should do it this way. Like, he's the one who thinks more normal. Let's put it that way.
He's the moral compass.
Yes, and also the one who he's the glue. Let's put it that way. Because example, when Tech was like, we'll just go up in the middle of the arena and we'll take him by surprise, and Crosshair was just sitting there waiting for him. Like, Hunter would have been like, "Nah, that's not a good plan." Because you notice through the episodes, whenever because Tech, he thinks technical. He doesn't think in terms of, like an actual outcome. He thinks in percentages. Well, there's a such and such % chance this will work, and this and that. And Hunter would be like, "Well, I feel like we should do this, even though we don't have the." Tech is like the C-3PO of the group. He's gonna give you the technical.
Let's make every Star Wars fan mad. He always uses Spock logic.
Right.
What would Spock do?
Right. So it's kind of like,
that's so true though. It's so true.
Just like you said, we were talking about with Wrecker earlier. Like, Omega offered the food, and Wrecker's like, "Sure," and he's like, "Come on, man! Like, she's a kid." And he's like, "Okay, right, you're right." So so Wrecker, Hunter is the one who kind of puts them all in check and keeps them all together as a group. So without Hunter, like, the group they're gonna fall apart. So
you gotta have a pack
they definitely
leader.
need Hunter.
They're like a wolf pack. You gotta
have you have to have the leader.
Pack leader.
Another thing that I was thinking of, I forgot it when we were talking, but hopefully we'll come back around to it. But when the Bad Batch were flying in to Kamino, they played the music from episode 2 when we first went to Kamino, when Obi-Wan followed Jango Fett to Kamino. It was the same music, and I was like, when the scene first happened, I was like, something familiar. I was like, oh, they took the same shot from episode 2 or whatever, and I went back and I was like, no, they used the same music. Nice. So that was pretty cool.
This is Jkl telling us next week, like, it was the same box from Empire Strikes Back that was on the left when Hunter was standing against the pole.
Listen, I don't be catching everything, but the things I catch, and I'm proud when I catch certain things. I mean, obviously, okay, I know you all caught this one when Tarkin said, "You may fire when ready." He said that in The New Hope. Come on, that's his most famous line. Well, one of his most famous lines. So that was just cool. I was like, oh, he said the thing.
He said the line.
It was so cool. Oh, but what's his name? Damn it, I forgot the general's name, but he's got to die. He's got to die. I can't remember his name, but he was the one that was on the Star Destroyer that Tarkin was talking to.
Yeah.
What the hell is his name? I suck.
Anyway,
yeah, he's got to die. Like, if anything, he dies or Crosshair dies. Somebody's got to die. I'm sorry. I hate to see any character die, really, even side characters, because it's like, I like characters, but to put up a real point on the end of the season, somebody's got to die. So we'll see. But I'm definitely excited to see what happens next. This was such a good episode, and there were so many little.
My favorite episode
Yeah, there were so many little touches here and there. The secret underground tubes, the water effects, the Star Destroyers coming in.
When they came through the cloud thing, I was like,
yeah, it was so cool. And they're showing Kamino and showing everything empty right before they blew everything up. Like they showed all the empty space. Like they were pretty much saying, say goodbye to the cloning facility.
And they like one just layer at a time. They just just and slowly erase it.
Oh man. And I can't wait to see how the Bad Batch got away, because you know they got away. But
yeah, when he's like, go back inside, I'm like, no, don't go back inside.
Go out.
What are you doing?
I'm assuming that somehow Omega probably led them to another secret tubeway or something, because you know she knows the facility.
Sure. Or the robot, one or the other.
Yeah, one or the other. So that would make the most sense to me, that she led them to another secret tube that shuttled them out of the city to one of the other cities or another secret room somewhere, and they'll get away like that.
Sure.
Or they'll just be hiding there until they can contact Rex or someone to come get them. Like, because we know they didn't die in the city. At least I hope not. That would be crazy. They come back the next episode and they're just all dead. Like, what? That would be a real shock.
It's a new Bad Batch.
Hell yeah, right?
Can you imagine? Like, they screw with their minds. That was actually the last episode, guys.
Yeah, right.
There's no season 2. There's no season 2. We just thought we'll troll with you.
There's only 15 episodes. We're done. Go watch What If.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know if that ever had to happen. I don't know if I'll be so proud or angry, because I'll be happy that they're actually willing to do something.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like
I'll be so like, wow, they did it. I wish so many other people would learn from this. You know, and I'll be like, bitches.
The first episode of season 2 is the first season all the way through.
Yeah, right. They just do the first season over again.
No breaks, just the whole damn season. There's your season 2.
That would be so crazy. Like, honestly, if they did like just end it with where they all died, I'm on the same boat you are. I'd be upset, because I have grown an attachment to these characters. I love these characters, but at the same time, I'd be like, they did the thing.
They did the Lost thing, right?
Got it.
Yes, like,
you know, they had the guts to do the thing.
But you don't know if you're happy with that ending, but you're satisfied, because there's no right-minded person that would ever end a series that had like 15 seasons.
Right. It would be like, okay, I would be like, I got it. You guys did great.
They all in limbo. Like,
that would be so crazy. Oh, I forgot to put up the ticker. Anyway.
Or they get real mad and they go, what do you mean he was dead the whole time?
Yeah, right. He was dead the whole time.
I hate this movie.
This is all in Crosshair's mind. None of this really happened. What?
They're all dead.
Like, boycott the Bad Batch.
Sopranos or just
Crosshairs drew, like it flashes back to the first episode where they're flying away, leaving Crosshair behind there, and Crosshairs, he's like, but if it went this way, it would have been so
right.
It's just amazing the whole damn season.
The whole freaking season.
You'd be like, what?
This is how
It's when Mega got her little room and then she went to sleep that night.
Yeah, right. She's probably sleeping in the ship in Crosshair's bunk, and this is what she's dreaming about.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
y'all better fix this now.
Pull that trigger easily.
And this is one of Omega's powers. She can foresee the future, and she's just sort of seeing the whole.
Yeah, she saw the whole season play out.
She sees the future. She saw the whole season. Like,
oh, we're gonna do this though. We're gonna take a right instead of a left next time.
Yeah. No, don't go work for Sid. That just leads to terrible things. We got to go back and get Crosshair now.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that thing again, guys.
Relive the whole. Horrible. You know how cool that would be? That'd be like one of those books we used to get when we were a kid, where you could.
Oh, the Choose Your Own Adventure.
Yeah. Man. Cool. Like the whole season over again, but different paths.
Yeah. Now she's telling them which path to take instead of doing that thing. Let's do this thing. It's gonna work out better. Like, oh,
if
that
you
would be
choose
so
the
cool.
banana, go to page 86. If you choose the apple, go to page 35. If young William continued to choke on the apple.
Yes. I used to love those books.
I miss those, bro. I miss those. I wonder if there's anything like that in the library. I'm gonna go ask my librarian tomorrow.
How awesome would that be?
Find out.
Oh, those books used to be awesome. And the funny thing, like, I used to read those books so much that I eventually just read them straight through. Like, instead of going to whatever page, I would just read them straight, and they make no sense. Reading it straight, but it's like I already read and took just about every choice you could make in the book. I read this book so many times, so you know what? I'm just gonna read it straight through. And oh, I miss those books. Yeah, I gotta find one now.
I used to mark off, like when you read through once. I used to mark off and then used to see if you crossed, how quick it took you to cross over the same story.
Oh, the same thing? Yeah.
You know, it links you to the same.
Yeah. Because sometimes, even if you made different choices early, you'd end up at the same place later. Like they
lead to the same point,
purposely did it.
Yeah.
There's a second choice that you change then, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta. You know what? I'm gonna see if they have those books, and I'm gonna do a live stream and read it, and let the people choose which way we go. That's the new live I'm doing. I'm writing it down. My idea. Don't take it.
Listen, you can have that idea.
That is great.
You can have that
Let
idea.
the chat choose which way to go.
There's no chance I'm going to be reading a book on a live stream. Okay.
It says ages freaking 8 through 12 or some shit.
Can you imagine? Poppy finally gets past page 1 in his 8th live stream.
Poppy said it's rated age to 8 through 12. It's above my reading level.
We'll take screenshots. We'll just put it on the screen and just you guys read it.
I'm one of those guys that reads right in his head, but if you have to read it out loud, I'm like,
yeah, right.
You know, I'm like.
You'll just what you do is you just invite a host to read the book.
There you go.
You invite someone that's eloquent and has a good voice. You're like,
cool.
Hey, you want to pop in on this?
I'm stealing your idea, but I want you to be my first guest on this, okay? Listen, you know what I can do? Have you seen this?
Idea, I
don't know if you get in this ad there. You get this little pen thing where you scan over the book and it reads it out loud for you.
Well, they do have. I think they have that app. Yeah, they have that app, right? So there you go.
Sounds like a damn robot's reading you a book.
And it reads it for you. It's like, okay, guys, we finally reached page 85, and I'll let Herbert the robot.
No, it's all. We have reached page 85. This is the. It's not all.
Oh man.
Rosie robots read me a book.
Oh, I'm looking.
Listen,
it looks like okay, they have newer ones. Okay. I was looking for like choose your own adventure books.
Can you imagine logging off the stream for 2 minutes to go to the bathrooms and you come back and you got Chase, Jkl, and Pop T talking about something totally different?
I know, right? Then what you doing?
We're reading a story.
What are you guys talking about?
It's like, I leave your stream 1 second.
Well, we're back to Star Wars. All right, back to Star Wars. They're like, quit talking about books. They actually have Star Wars books where you can pick the
choose your own. Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
That's what
they actually do have Star Wars ones, so that would be.
I know they had DC ones because they used to have a Superman one I used to read all the time, and there was always this one where you could choose to save Lois, and I always chose to let her die. It was like save Lois or do this other thing, and I would always do the other thing.
She be trifling. Screw her.
Like she always in some shit. I ain't gonna always be there to save her.
Shady. Always been shady.
Oh yeah, they do have the Star Wars ones. So yeah, I'm gonna grab one. Like $4 or $5. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, that'd be cool. So anyway, we done went to the Bad Batch. It was awesome. Can't wait for the next episode. We're probably going to be reviewing What If next. We haven't watched the first episode yet, so maybe next week. Timing, yeah, because they overlap the shows.
A double episode first show.
Maybe next week. We'll see.
No.
Could we have the thing afterwards?
We got when do the episodes? When do the episodes drop?
Well, What If dropped Wednesday? Dropped
today,
Thursday, Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday, but it dropped.
Yeah.
No, it dropped last night.
Well, technically at
midnight
for us on the East Coast. So that would be today, Wednesday.
So then it's actually going to be a 3-episode first review.
Yeah, because if we don't, because next week we're doing the last episode of Bad Batch, and then the week after we pick up with What If.
The last episode, fine, though. I would say do both, but it's impossible because the last episode of Bad Batch is going to blow our minds.
No, it might be way too much talk.
So it's going to have to be.
It's the extravaganza.
Yeah, and you don't know what Funko's going to do to piss us off, so we're probably going to talk about that for a while too. So yeah, most likely the first What If review will be the first 3 episodes, and we don't even have to do the first 3. Like we can just pick up on the 3rd episode. We'll figure.
Oh, there's so much to talk about too. They can't. Well, I heard they cut out Spider-Man stuff with What If because it was too much. It was too hard. Based scary.
Well, that might have been the zombie episode. Then.
I got to do a little more research because when I heard they cut out the Spider-Man stuff, I really was like not happy about that. But
well, I've been trying to stay away from a lot of the spoiler stuff or the stuff where they talk about it because I don't want too much info on it. I just want to watch it. I mean, I know what If is because I used to read the What If comics. I still have a bunch of What If comics, so
that's what I could be too. Because I'm like, what if are they going to be telling us? You know, what I mean? And so many,
and then they're doing what if with the MCU. So it's all MCU characters and all MCU stuff.
Right.
So it's like, all right, they're keeping it in that world. So I don't want to be spoiled with people because I already know like the first episode is Peggy Carter. She gets the super soldier serum. But I don't know what happens. So I'm like, all right, I don't want to know anything else. I don't want to know nothing else. I mean, I know there's a What If a T'Challa was Star-Lord. Okay, I don't want to know anything else. That's all I need. I saw that little clip where Killmonger saves Tony Stark. Like they showed the beginning of Iron Man. And then instead of Tony Stark getting blown up by the bomb, Killmonger saves him. So he never got blown up. He never created the Iron Man armor. Like, so it's like, I don't want to know nothing else.
Yeah, they walk off.
Fine. So I'm trying to stay away from too much spoilers. So yeah, we'll see. I can't wait to watch this first episode. Like I said, I'll probably watch it in the morning. But yeah, that's going to be pretty good too.
Yeah, I'll be immediately watching that before I go to bed. I have to.
Yeah, baby. So
I cannot believe you have not watched Suicide Squad. I know we're off the Star Wars chat, but you know, at this point, I gotta give him a little. I mean, come on, Harley. Well, I've literally watched it 7 times. I'm telling you, I can't. I literally go to work. I come home. I put it on. Make a sandwich.
Well, I heard it's really good. And you know, I'm a huge Harley fan, so I definitely want to watch it. But like I said, I canceled my HBO account, and I'm trying to see if I can find somebody with one first before I resub.
All right, I got one question. So do you have Amazon?
Yes, I have Prime. Well, it's not my Prime; it's somebody else's, but I use their Prime.
So you can get an Amazon Fire Stick.
Oh yeah, I can watch it on Fire Stick, I guess. Yeah.
You got a Fire Stick? We need to talk. We need to talk off air. We need to talk off air, and I'm gonna hook my bro up. Right, I watch everything, and I don't got subscriptions to none of it, and I watch it all. Well,
I have Fire Stick, and it was working fine for a while, but then it stopped working, so now we don't use it. It's just sitting over there. I don't even bother with it.
I got you, man.
We'll see. We'll talk.
Yes, off air. Sorry, Chad. Do your research.
Don't worry, ain't nobody out there. It's just us 3 talking to each other at this point. Everybody's gone.
I got in on some cool stuff, man. Where I canceled cable about 3 years ago.
Oh yeah, I canceled cable a long time ago.
And I watch everything for free. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, all UFC fights, I watch everything. It's beautiful. All pay-per-view free.
Pretty much anything I want to watch, like I'll find a way to watch it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't worry about it. And certain things I don't care as much about spoilers. Like Suicide Squad, while I don't want to know what happened, if by some chance I find out like a plot point or something, I'm not gonna be pissed about it. I'm gonna be like,
no, I'd be excited to get. I can't wait to see that part. That's how I get.
I don't want you to actively spoil it for me. So don't spoil it. But I'm just saying, if I hear it or see something, I'm okay, fine. But I'm not gonna be too mad about it. Like the Marvel stuff, I watch right away because I don't want to spoil because they're interconnected universes and all this stuff. It's too good. I don't want to spoil. But
I definitely agree with what Chase said about Shark King on Morning Brew.
I missed that. What were you talking about on Morning Brew?
What's his name? Momoa. What's his name? The Shark
Jason
King.
Momoa? You talking about King Shark?
King Shark, yeah.
King Shark.
I agree with what you were saying on the Morning Brew about that.
Oh, because the animated series, he had such a great character.
Yes.
Like they did him well. And the only spoiler I'm going to give.
Well, I know they dumbed him down in the Suicide.
Oh, dumbed him down. He's dumb as Groot. But a little more legible. A little more legible.
See, you gotta look at it because when I saw the trailers and saw how they dumbed him down, like think James Gunn, who did Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, yeah.
So now King Shark is his version of Groot for DC.
But he will grow on, yeah. I mean, I said, I watched it 7 times. I think it was by the 3rd time I was like, I love this character.
Yeah, you gotta have that one character that's like, kind of childlike and innocent, but does terrible things. But
a little more intelligent.
He's like a little baby, though.
Terrible things.
Because I mean, honestly, look at Groot in the first Guardians of the Galaxy. You look at him, he's like, oh, he's such a cute, he's a tree, and then he's freaking murdering people. And then he comes back with that smile. I am Groot, and you're like, oh.
They went a little overboard, I think, on the child aspect of him.
Okay.
Because he's King Shark,
right.
And then even I don't want to spoil too much. So yeah. He is King Shark. So
he's badass in the comics. So once I saw the trailers, I'm like, okay,
he's a god.
Yeah, basically,
and he's chasing butterflies. Chasing butterflies around it. It was a little. They could have done better. But. But the rest, from beginning to end, though, that all I can say, I'll just finish it off at from beginning to end, action packed, and it left you wanting more. So that's why I give it, 3 stars or 5 stars. I mean, it was really good.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna watch it soon. Probably by this weekend. So I said I'm not really in a rush to, but I definitely want to see it though. Suicide Squad. I'm sorry, people sending me stuff. So with that being said, guys, we're gonna bring this stream to an end.
Yes.
I gotta go to work in the morning, and I'm freaking exhausted. Like literally, I've been saying things and thinking things and doing things, and I'm like, just like we're supposed to have meetings back behind the scenes. I thought it was today and it's next week, and like I'm talking to people and I'm I telling them stuff, and
I'm just gonna leave him. I'm just gonna leave him. He'll be okay.
I totally missed it until what the Dada said. I thought it was the 18th, and I looked at my watch. I'm like, oh yeah, next week.
You guys,
I jumped a week into the future. Yeah, man, sorry, it's the Matrix to bring it all back. So with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. What do you got coming up, Pati?
Hopefully, if my pop from pop culture comes sometime this millennia, I'll do a video on that one.
you get a box coming from me, my friend. And your
you
brother-in-law, I put his in there too, so I could save.
Yeah. Well, same with me. I sent them a package. They sent it back. I had to ship it again. You know that pissed me off.
I'm doubling down on.
You know how much it costs to ship. So I'm
man.
pissed. But since I had to send more stuff across,
it didn't even get to my door. That's what's annoying me the most. It didn't even get to my door.
They sent it back saying refused, and I'm like, he didn't refuse it. He didn't get it.
You don't know me. If you I know what's in the box. I'm not gonna refuse.
Yeah. Like, come on. Shit. Who the hell is gonna refuse a package? I don't care what's in the box. It has my name on it. I want it.
That's my name on it.
What you got coming up? Is that it? What you got? Anything else?
Yeah,
I think that's it.
Come on, it's like me too. I got 30 pre-orders. I have no idea what the hell's coming.
I think
I'd actually have my Alice in Wonderland. I was going to do that video, but then I got challenged.
Got the species challenge, so it's like I
got put on pause. I got to do that now.
But listen, you did get it out fast. I was like, Chase is getting the species challenge. Bro, I'm gonna have to do mine quicker. And
then, you guys did it so fast.
Listen, then I saw Funko. Then I saw X out.
Bam!
Yeah, he did it.
I haven't even watched it yet. I can't wait to watch it.
There's going to be 40 people challenged before I get mine out. So, we're busy chatting. We're chatting backstage. He's like sending me a message. Like he sent the box, and I'm like, listen, bro, I'm just editing this video because I got to get it out tonight before the live stream.
For real, like, yo, you guys pump the videos out. I'm like,
I just did it. I got the thumbnail out. I tagged all the people in, and then I start going upstairs to prepare for the stream. I'm like,
yeah, because for real, new and old, they told me ahead of time that they challenged me, and then they put the video out, and it still took me a week before I did my video, and then took a couple days for me to edit it. So I'm like, you guys were on point. I'm like,
I'm already trying to plan stuff out. Now you're throwing in, wedges in my plan. Now, God dang it.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing a video at all because I'm so lazy and
yeah, right. My box of fun was supposed to be my next video, and I was like, all right, put that on hold. Let's get the species challenge out there. Box of fun will be the next video.
Yeah, because everybody's going to start dropping them box of fun videos. Got to get it out.
Get mine out.
So I got to do this damn Alice video. Like, everybody's getting damn Alice.
Because I got video. We went to Harry Potter World. I dropped a couple of teaser videos of that.
Nice.
We went to, where else did we go? We went places. Me and the kids, while they were here, we went a bunch of places. I don't know if I'm putting all the video out, but I'm going to throw a bunch of that stuff out there.
Sweet.
Got a couple of shorts coming of the Pringles we did. We did the one full-length Pringles taste test because that was the Wendy's chicken sandwich one.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was all right. So that video is already out. But then we did the rest of them as shorts because it's like they're not really worth doing a whole video,
like a whole episode. Yeah.
So it was just kind of like we tasted them, either thumbs up or thumbs down, whether we liked them. That's it. Quick 15 seconds in and out. Like.
Heck yeah, man. That's
And then I got the first videos with Jay. So Jay will be in 2 videos coming up.
Nice.
So you'll see his face, which he's been in a video before. My birthday video, like 2 years ago, I think. He put his head in the video. But, yeah. So those are coming. So we got a bunch of stuff. It's just a matter of when I edit it and get it out there. And you guys know I'm like Popped Heat. It'll get there when it gets there.
That's right. That's right. No,
I'm trying to do at least one a week. Trying to do at least one a week just to be more consistent. But
yeah.
I got stuff coming. And of course, next week, Hot Popics, episode 16 of the Bad Batch. I'm so excited for. I think I have to do my Patreon giveaway because I did the last month's late. So the Patreon giveaway is sitting right here. Poptopia mystery box number 3.
Oh yeah, chat.
Mystery boxes.
So, you'll see what's in that one next week when I
get on that Patreon, guys.
Jump on the Patreon.
If you're watching the rewatch right now, I'm sure you can check the info below. Join that Patreon. You got to get on that.
Yep.
I mean, if you don't, then Chase is going to win it, and then you're all going to be yelling at me, #rigged, and get on there. I mean, my odds are great, so
I can tell you,
get on there, man.
You and TechBot be killing it because y'all. Just,
well,
I know Funko Bros won, JB won, and then you and TechBot pretty much won all the other ones.
We've been starting to slay it. It's because we put out the positivity, and the positivity comes back. And we learned that from you, Jkl.
I tried.
We learned that from you, bro.
Listen, spread the love, man.
It's the only way to be. As a matter of fact,
comes back.
I'm trying to learn from the best, man. That's what I do.
I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I appreciate it.
Nothing but love, my friend.
So, guys, we thank Chase's Kingdom for coming on with us. Might have you back next week if you're willing to come through, especially the Star Wars Bad Batch. Like, I'm cool with it. If Vince is cool with it, you cool with it?
I'll bring the knowledge.
Look,
I'll bring
frozen.
the ninja skills. Oh, he's frozen.
Pop-T.
Unfreeze him.
I know you're not frozen. I can see you moving. You weren't still.
I was using my Jedi power to freeze him.
I'm losing my touch.
So if
man.
If Pop-T's cool with it, I'm cool with it. Jump on for the Bad Batch. We could talk.
Anytime.
So again, appreciate you coming through, and hopefully after next week's episode, we can have some more stuff to talk about.
Exciting things coming, guys. Exciting things coming.
Yeah, we got some stuff coming. We
Big
can get it all worked out, and big things popping. Ooh, that's another good name.
Oh, I like that one. There he goes.
BTP, baby. All right, let's stop before we give away too much. Thank you for hanging out with us. You guys will see us next week, next time.
Absolutely.
Join the Brotherhood. Join the Kingdom. Join the Awesome Armada. Peace.
Good hunting, everybody.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
It's over.